from Sheridan High School. As the Sheridan High School Lady Rocks and the Thunder Basin Lady Bolts get ready to battle here in Northeast Quadrant action. Shane Parker alongside, also Ryan Parker. Lady Broncs have had a good start to the season, but maybe they have not performed well since Christmas break. They struggled a little bit against Casper Kelly Walsh a week ago, and then go on the road last night and just turn the ball over too many times to get the win.
Yeah, I listened to it on their, I listened to Aaron's broadcast last night, and it just seemed like they couldn't get in a rhythm, and a lot of costly turnovers, which ultimately cost them the game.
They just seemed not to be able to take care of the ball, and then they got back within it late, but maybe just too many turnovers really cost them the game last night.
Yeah, and I don't think that Coach Sullivan was overly pleased with the way that they shot the ball. They gave up. They hang their hat on defense, and they gave up some points last night. So, but you know what? It's only their second home game. And we're already at the end of January.
Yeah,
so I expect a totally different performance tonight.
And the boys will have their first home game coming into tonight. Tonight's their first home game of the year.
Yep.
So the Lady Broncs go on the road last night. They lose the ball down to 59 to 54. And so that is the struggle that they had last night. They lost by 5. They were down 12 or 13 points at one point in the ball game, and they were able to come back and ended up losing by 5. Thunder Basin, they have a record of 7-6 on the season. They beat Natrona last night 48-41, so that maybe they're starting to have a little bit of momentum. They're 1-0 in quadrant play.
I would assume that really builds their confidence coming up to Sheridan today, because Natrona is always a pretty solid club. So we'll see how they come out, in front of their home crowd, only for the second time all year.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have starting lineups and the tip-off for you. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronc Basketball on 1410 KWIO and 106.9 FM.
Looking for a smooth process while building your dream home? Hi, I'm Teresa Rice, the Construction Loan Administrator here at First Northern Bank of Wyoming. I'm here to help you through your exciting stages of construction. I work with you and your contractor to ensure a seamless draw process. The inspections I oversee help monitor the progress of your dream home becoming a reality. At your community bank, we do all of this with no extra fees. I love what I do. Let me do it for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 402576.
Wake up and smell the coffee, lovers. McDonald's in Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette are bringing back the McCafe menu magic. Delightful espresso drinks and coffees. Whether you crave the warmth of a hot cappuccino or caramel cappuccino, mochas, lattes, iced coffees, and more, you can order your McCafe coffee right from the McDonald's app using mobile order and pay for a quick pickup. Your mornings just got a whole lot better with McDonald's McCafe because, hey, good days start with a great cup of coffee. It's back.
Even though it's chilly outside, we feel the warmth of this community. Hi, this is Elizabeth.
JT.
And Addison from EBIA Hearing and Sound.
We are excited to share that Addison Dempsey, our new doctor of audiology, is now accepting patients.
We offer comprehensive care in our evaluations and technology offerings, and we look forward to helping you reconnect with your loved ones.
EBIA Hearing and Sound, 1273 Coffeen Avenue, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 38 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call, 672-7971, or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Rooting for the home team is the Wyoming way. And the banks of Buffalo, Gillette, and Sheridan are the 307's biggest fans. Banking with us means you're doing more than ever to support school sports because your money stays right here in our community. We're proud to recognize our hard-working athletes with youth sponsorships. And the local difference means the familiar faces you know and trust for your banking needs are the same ones cheering with you up in the stands. BuffaloFed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to your family's health care, everybody's needs are different. You might be under stress from work. Your daughter needs a physical, while your youngest needs immunizations. One Health is the one place where the whole family can receive integrated care. That's primary health care, mental health services, chronic care management, and more. Because at One Health, our integrated approach takes care of the whole you and your whole family. Learn more at onechc.org/integrated.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
No shirt? No shoes? No problem. Online banking is fast and convenient with Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. If you have a smartphone, you can do your banking from anywhere, including remote deposit. Just take a picture of your check and send it. It's that easy. And you'll instantly have access to the first $200 available and the rest shortly thereafter. Yep, banking is that easy with remote deposit at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sheridan High School. We've got Lady Bronc basketball for you coming up. And following that, we will have the Sheridan Broncs as they will take on Thunder Basin as well. And so we're going to get ready for the national anthem. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronc basketball on 1410 KWYO 106.9 FM.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
Mossholders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Mossholders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Mossholders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Mossholders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Mossholders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Broncs and Lady Broncs.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
Hi, I'm County Commissioner Christy Haswell, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School, getting ready for the starting lineups. Thunder Basin will go this way: a sophomore Reese McGrath, a senior Addie Westbrook. It'll be another senior Brooke Kendrick. It will be a sophomore Addison Rouse and a senior Campbell Cox. For the Lady Broncs, they will start as they have most of the year. It will be Adeline Burgess, the senior, the hot shooting three-point specialist for the Lady Broncs. It'll be a senior Addie Pendergast, a junior Avery McMullen. It'll be a freshman Mesa Haniff, and the senior Allie Lagambi. Mesa Haniff leads the way for the Lady Bronx. Scoring-wise, she averages 17.7 points per game on the season. She only had 13 last night, but she likes to catch that ball in the post and get right to the basket.
Yep, and she's missed a couple games early in the season over in that Riverton tournament. She had a hand injury or something like that, so it could be bigger.
It really could. Yeah, she in that very first game of the year, she fell, and they thought she might have even broke her wrist. X-rays were negative. Sat out a couple games. She was back the next weekend, and she hasn't missed a beat since. So the Lady Bronx and the Lady Bolts about ready to get underway. The Lady Bronx 9-2 on the season, and the Lady Bolts 7-6 on this young season. And here we go. Mesa Haniff to jump it, and the tip is controlled by the Lady Bronx. Allie Lagaki out front to McMullen. Outside the arc on the right wing. Now to Pendergast. Look down low. Kick it outside. Lagaki hits McMullen. McMullen's runner's no good. Rebound. Battled for. Taken away by McMullen. She'll kick it outside for Pendergast. Pendergast, she'll drive to the basket, and she's grabbed and fouled on the floor. I think they're going to call it on the floor. But they are going to get Brooke Kendrick on the foul for the Bolts. That'll be the first team foul. So McMullen will inbound under the basket for the Lady Bronx. Looking. No one there. Lobs it in now. Allie Lagaki. Right wing outside the arc. Looking inside. Haniff has it posted up. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds on the entry pass. It'll be Lady Bronx ball now near the sideline on the baseline. And this time Burgess inbounds. Lagaki swings it around for Pendergast. Pendergast drives. Free throw line. Kick it outside. McMullen. She'll fire the three. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Battle for a kick by Haniff inadvertently, and it comes right to Burgess. Now Pendergast. Right wing outside the arc. Drives into the paint. Kicks it outside. Burgess. She'll fire the three. Short. No good. Rebound. Battled for by Pendergast. She's going to be grabbed and fouled by Reese McGrath.
The Lady Bronx are doing a great job on the offensive boards in this first early going of the quarter. They've got 3 offensive boards already.
They've got 4 possessions on that one end of the floor. So Pendergast will go to the free throw line. A lot of spin, and it rolls off the back iron. No good for Addie. As we've talked about all year, Addie, the Stanford commit for track and field. Second free throw also off the back iron. No good, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Bolts. So it'll be Campbell Cox to inbound for the Bolts to McGrath. Sheridan with some full court pressure. Jump and a trap. Taken away by Lagaki. Gets it inside. Avery McMullen up and scores. Great trap there by the Lady Bronx, and they continue with the full court pressure. This time it'll be Westbrook. She'll break the pressure right down the middle of the floor. Bounce it down low. Shot put up no good by Rouse. And Haniff with the rebound, and here come the Lady Bronx. Thunder Basin did a good job of breaking the press that time, just did not get a good look at the basket. And Haniff was able to pull it down. Now working on the offensive end, Pendergast swings it outside for Lagaki. Lagaki, she'll penetrate to the free throw line, and she travels with it. So a turnover for the Lady Bronx, just their first turnover of the ball game. And we talked about in the early going, that was their nemesis last night. Too many turnovers.
Yep, we'll see if they can get that under control today. I mean, they're going to continue this full court press.
Full court pressure here. Thunder Basin is going to have to hurry to get it across the timeline. And that's a 10 count backcourt violation, as the referee whistled it just before they got across, said no, that was a 10 count.
That pressure defense, you're going to see it all season long from these Lady Bronx.
So Lagaki to inbound right in front of the Thunder Basin bench. And she does get it into Pendergast, Addie. She's working against Reese McGrath out front. McGrath, the sophomore for the Bolts. Also the libero for the volleyball team over there in Campbell County. McMullen, lob pass inside Haniff. Haniff turn around, fires and scores. Mesa Haniff with her first 2 points, and the Lady Bronx lead 4-0. McGrath quickly down the floor, and Haniff's going to foul. I think it's Rouse. Actually, no, that's going to be Kendrick who gets pushed out of bounds. So Mesa Haniff just going after the loose ball and bumps and fouls her.
had her right along the sideline there. She just couldn't stop her momentum and kind of ran her over.
So now Thunder Basin will set up in the half court. Sheridan showing some little bit of defensive pressure there. The three-point shot by Cox, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Bronx. It'll be McMullen. She'll penetrate from the left to right. Now out top for Burgess. Burgess kicks it outside now for Lagaki. Lagaki loses the handle, but McMullen's there to save it. Avery now works the ball back up front for Pendergast, and they reset the offense. To Lagaki, down low, Hanneft, left-hand runner, good! Mesa Hanneft, and the Lady Bronx lead 6-0 on the range scoreboard. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first. Full court pressure, ball taken away, a steal by Pendergast, layup at the other end, good! Addie Pendergast, and a timeout on the floor, 8-0 Lady Bronx with some smothering defense, and we'll take timeout as well. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronx basketball on 1410 KWYO 106.9 FM.
Moss Holders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Moss Holders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Moss Holders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Moss Holders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Moss Holders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Bronx and Lady Bronx.
Have you been in to see Sheridan YO Sports Cards yet? It's the spot to get your hands on incredible sports cards and memorabilia. Sheridan's premier spot for buying cards. All major sports cards including fighting, wrestling, Pokemon, and even racing. These guys have hobby boxes for the serious collectors and packs for those getting started. Graded slabs from PSA, SGC, and if you have a big card to grade, talk to the guys to have your card submitted to PSA. Family friendly and located inside Sheridan Stationery Books and Gifts, 535 North Main, open 7 days a week.
Hi, this is Ken Balkenbush with Prime Rate Motors and Super Trailer Store, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back after the timeout. Thunder Basin's able to break the pressure that time. Set it up in the half court. The zone defense again set up here by, actually the Lady Bronx now come back out man-to-man after the timeout. Work it outside. Campbell Cox, she puts it on the floor, penetrates to the free throw line, kicks it back out now for Rouse. Rouse back to Cox. She thought about the three. Now she'll take the long three, and that's nothing but net. Campbell Cox gets the Lady Bolts on the board, cuts the lead to 5. 8-3 Lady Bronx with 4:24 to go here in the first. Pendergast to the free throw line, working inside, gets a wide open lane down the baseline, bounce inside to Hanneft. Hanneft, layup, good. Mesa Hanneft with 6. And the Lady Bronx back up by 7. McGrath working on McMullen behind the back. Picked up a double team there, and a turnover along the sideline is Thunder Basin could not get the ball across half court again, and the ball was knocked out of bounds off the Lady Bolts. Substitutions into the ball game. Brianna Ketchum into the game for the Bolts, and Cam Wagner into the game for the Lady Bronx. The sophomore, Cam Wagner. She does a nice job. Pendergast working around behind the back to Burgess. Burgess, she'll penetrate to the paint, kick it outside for Lagaki. She'll pass it off to McMullen. McMullen waiting for the offense to get set. Goes around Campbell Cox. And going to get a 5-second violation on Avery McMullen. She's got to understand that there's open girls. She's got to pass the ball.
Yep, she stood out there and just, dribbled it way too much.
Now at the other end, a traveling violation on Brianna Ketchum of the Bolts. Another turnover. That's 5 turnovers here early by Thunder Basin. Now Pendergast, she'll walk the ball up the front court, across half court, and sets up that offense. Goes around a screen, trying to get it inside. Nothing there. Now to Burgess. Burgess, she'll dribble around, and she'll find McMullen back outside Pendergast. She'll fire the 3 off the front iron and got it to go. Addie Pendergast, she's got 5 points. And the Lady Bronx have a 10-point lead, double digits already with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Campbell Cox, she'll bring it into the front court. Bounce pass, baseline, head fake all the way to the basket is Addison Rouse for the basket. 13-5, Lady Bronx with the lead. Pendergast to the top of the key. Surveys what she has set up. Jump stops to Cam Wagner. Out front for McMullen. McMullen, she'll drive down the paint. Lob it inside for Lagaki, and she's going to be grabbed and fouled on the floor. That'll be the third team foul on Campbell, or actually on the Bolts. Mesa Haniff back into the ball game. Also, Riley Hudson for Thunder Basin. 2:42 to go here in the first. 13-5. Lady Bronx on the range scoreboard. Cam Wagner swings it around now left side, right wing for Burgess. Now to Haniff. Haniff wide open lane to the basket. Off the front iron, no good. Got her own rebound, grabbed and fouled, and she'll head back to the free throw line. And that's foul's going to be on Ketchum. That'll be number 2 on Ketchum.
The Lady Bronx are committed to getting it down inside, down in that low block.
As they should. They've got a big height advantage here. And Hannah's first free throw is good. Mesa with 7 of the first 14 points for the Bronx. Again, she averages 17.7 points per game. Second free throw by Haniff is also good. And the Lady Bronx have extended it to a 15-5 lead. Back up by 10. Under 2.5 to play in the first. Cox, baseball pass to McGrath, and she'll throw it out of bounds. Turnover back to the Lady Bronx.
That's number 6 for Thunder in the first quarter.
Kind of getting sped up a little bit, and then making silly mistakes.
That pressure defense they're having issues with.
So Lagaki, she'll cross half court. McMullen, she'll fire the 3. Off the back iron, no good. Mesa Haniff battles for the rebound. Up, no good. Got it back. And this time she's grabbed and fouled again. Mesa Haniff she's owning them. For a freshman, yeah, she is owning them for sure. She's already got 7 points and probably 5 or 6 rebounds here in the early going.
And most of them on the offensive end.
First free throw is good, and Mesa will have one more. Burgess and Lagaki both out of the ball game. Kaylee Chase is now checked in. Her first varsity action of the year. She's recovering from a torn ACL that happened last year. She's just now making it back.
She did play a few minutes in last night's game.
Yeah, okay, she did play a little bit last night.
Yep, but it's good to see her back out there.
12-point lead for the Lady Bronx, and Thunder Basin turns it over again as Campbell Cox dribbled it along the far sideline, just dribbled it out of bounds.
They've got to have court recognition. Know where they're at.
Under 2 to play here in the first. 17-5, Lady Bronx with the big lead. They're up 12. Pendergast. Now to Cam Wagner. Oh, she throws it out of bounds. Not the greatest post pass there by Wagner trying to get it to Haniff.
I think she threw it a little bit early before Mason was totally posted up.
Right. But Sheridan still with that full court pressure. Campbell Cox has an opening. Finds McGrath in the middle of the floor. She'll penetrate. Free throw line. Jumper good. Reese McGrath for the Bolts. And it's back to a 10-point game. 17-7 Lady Bronx. Under a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Pendergast setting herself up here, calling out the offensive form. Between the legs now to McMullen. Cam Wagner back out front for Chase. Chase pass inside, and Haniff's going to be fouled and go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Addie Westbrook. And that's the 6th team foul. But actually they only do 5, but because they're shooting 2 automatically now at 5. First free throw by Haniff is good. She's got 11 points here in the first quarter.
You have new rule change this year. There's no bonus.
No bonus.
Just once you get to the 5, it's 2 free throws.
We've talked about it all year. Second one also good. 12 points in the quarter for the freshman, Mesa Haniff. 1:08 to play. Cox thought she traveled with it. Now they get it into the front court as they cross half court. Campbell Cox right down the lane. A blocking foul on Kaylee Chase. And I think Campbell Cox is going to go to the free throw line here as she was shooting 2. First free throw is good. 19-8, Lady Bronx with the lead. That was the fourth point of the ball game for Cox and make it 5 as she hits the second as well. And the Lady Bronx lead by 10, 19-9, under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Pendergast calls out the offensive set. Backs it back out. Now looking inside. They're wanting to double team Hannes inside. Cam Wagner with the 3, no good. Rebound off of Haneft out of bounds. Mesa doing a great job. She's battling double teams in the post.
And they're still having a hard time stopping her.
19-9 as we approach 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. McGrath working against this zone defense for the Lady Bronx. Out front for Westbrook. She thought about penetrating. Now passes the ball off to Hudson. Hudson, skip pass, tipped away by Haneft and knocked out of bounds. Good defensive read.
Yeah, Thunder Basin's just struggling to get anything offensively going. They haven't shown any sort of sets at all.
Westbrook to Cox. She'll fire the 3. That's good. Well, you've got to guard Campbell Cox. She's all they have. She's the senior, and that's all. It's 19-12. Lady Bronx by 7 under 10 seconds. Now to Haneft with 3. Westbrook, she'll fire the 3 at the gun, and it rolls off the front iron.
Pendergast.
It was Pendergast. No good. As we go to the end of the first quarter, it's the Lady Bronx 19 and Thunder Basin 12. We're back to Sheridan High School right after this.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number 1 in a number 2 business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
First Federal Bank and Trust presents the return of Dining for a Cause at Smith Alley Brewing on Monday, January 22nd from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Our goal is to support local restaurants and nonprofits. On January 22nd, help us support the incredible work of the Sheridan Foster Parent Exchange.
First Federal will match the restaurant's proceeds from that day up to $10,000.
Dining for a Cause, Monday, January 22nd at Smith Alley Brewing, with proceeds benefiting Sheridan Foster Parent Exchange.
Dining for a Cause presented by
First Federal Bank and Trust.
Hello, this is Michelle Manival from the Sports Stop and Foot of the Bighorns, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School as we are now working in the second quarter. Lady Bronx find Adeline Burgess. She'll fire the 3. That's good as we start the second quarter. Adeline Burgess gets her first bucket of the ball game. At the other end, we've got a foul on Sheridan, and it looks like it'll be Riley Hudson will go to the free throw line.
Fouls on Adeline. Fouls on Adeline Burgess.
And on Burgess for her first personal. First free throw was good. Second free throw is also good. 22-14 Lady Bronx. On the offensive end, Burgess out front for Lagaki. Swings it around to Pendergast in the corner for Cam Wagner. Right in the middle of the paint, Lagaki, she'll drive. Shot up wide of the basket, and the rebound pulled down by Campbell County. Here they come out on the run. Actually, it's Thunder Basin. Campbell Cox again fires the 3 off the back iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Haneft to Cam Wagner. Addie Burgess got tripped out in the middle of nowhere. The ball's thrown into the left-hand corner for Pendergast. Her 3 is an air ball. Rebound to Thunder Basin. Westbrook. Back to Cox. Campbell Cox for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Pendergast. Addie. Outlet pass to Burgess. Burgess in the corner. Now back out front for Pendergast. Looking down low. Nothing there. Now to Lagaki. Lagaki thought about the 3. Now to Pendergast. Pendergast drives baseline, up off the glass, in and out, no good. Rebound to Campbell Cox. She'll try to throw it off Pendergast, and it rolls right to Westbrook. Westbrook to Hudson. Hudson goes in, and she's going to be grabbed and fouled by Cam Wagner. Wagner will get her first personal. And we've got substitutions all the way around coming for the Bolts and the Lady Bronx. So Piper Martin will check into the ball game for Thunder Basin. Also, Ashton Ketchum, the sophomore, back in as well. Free throw good by Hudson. So Hudson's first free throw was no good. Second one was good. 22-15, Lady Bronx by 7. Haniff double teamed in the post. Kick it outside. Avery McMullen. Her three was short. Rebound, tussled four underneath, and we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go to Thunder Basin. Lady Bronx they're being very active. Still coming with full court pressure. The Bolts get it in to Westbrook. Westbrook working against Pendergast. Into the front court and trying to get the trap. Now passed off to Rogers, who's checked in for the Bolts. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook in the corner now for Kendrick. Brook swings it out top for Ketchum. Ketchum on the right side wing down low, trying to get it to Piper Martin, and it's taken away by Haniff to steal. Another turnover for Thunder Basin, and here comes Allie Lagaki. Lagaki inside. Haniff fires. Her shot's blocked. Probably a foul, but maybe a good no call there. Rebound, Thunder Basin down at the other end. Shot put up wild, no good. Rebound, Thunder Basin. Then the Lady Bronx get the next rebound as Haniff comes out with another one. Lady Bronx have gone a little bit here without scoring, as every time Haniff goes to catch the ball, she's being double teamed in the post. Lagaki for three, and a long off the iron, out of bounds to Thunder Basin.
Yeah, I think Thunder Basin's kind of got Sheridan figured out now. They're just trying to dump it down to either Lagaki or Haniff down there on the post, so they're doing a much better job now in this second quarter than they did in the first.
Double teaming down in the post.
You got to be able to find that open girl if you're getting double teamed.
Thunder Basin dribbles it off her foot, but able to get it back under control was Ketchum. Shot put up there by Rogers, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Lagaki. Allie, she'll cross half court, kick it outside, left wing, Burgess for three, that's good. Adeline Burgess with her second three, and the Lady Bronx push back to a 10-point lead. Brooke Kendrick working, dribbles it off her foot to Haniff, to Burgess, layup good. Adeline Burgess now with 8 points, and a timeout on the floor as Thunder Basin wants timeout. We'll take timeout as well. We're back to Sheridan High School right after this.
Your kids are grown and out of the house, but now your aging parents are needing some help. Does this sound familiar? Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer with Hospital Pharmacy West. Keeping track of medications can be confusing. Dosage, frequency, and what about that new prescription? At Hospital Pharmacy West, we'll answer your questions and help you keep it all straight. Visit your hometown pharmacist at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hi, this is Jeff Tomlinson with Stifel Financial, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker and Ryan Parker alongside here this afternoon as we've got a basketball doubleheader. Congratulations to the Sheridan Bronx wrestlers. They win the Moorcroft wrestling tournament as they beat Thunder Basin. Thunder Basin was second, and so the Bronx are the champions of the Hume wrestling tournament over in Moorcroft. Like 22 teams in that thing, and good job by the Bronx to get the win over the weekend. Thunder Basin works in the front court, and a traveling violation. Are they going to get a foul? Maybe they're going to get a foul on Avery McMullen. They are. So Avery will pick up her first personal foul. That's the third Sheridan team foul here in the quarter. 0 on Thunder Basin so far this quarter. McGrath She'll fire the three off the front iron, no good. Rebound, messed around, pulled down by Cam Wagner, and Wagner, there's going to be a foul. Let's see, is it a foul on Sheridan or was it on Thunder? I think it was on Thunder Basin. Okay. Foul's going to be on Ashton Ketchum, her first. That's the first foul here of the quarter for the Bolts. Lagaki will work the point with Pendergast on the bench. Now to McMullen. Out front for Aaron Newton, the other freshman who's checked in. Allie Lagaki, a long three off the front iron, no good. And the rebound to Thunder. Here comes McGrath. Reese, bounce pass, left wing. Out front, a three-point attempt. Air ball there by Allie Rogers, out of bounds to the Lady Bronx. Lady Bronx will walk the ball up the front to the front court. Allie Lagaki picks up her dribble now to Aaron Newton. Newton out front for McMullen. McMullen now to Lagaki. Lagaki didn't expect the pass. Almost hit her right in the face, but she was able to catch it. Bounce pass down low. Cam Wagner. Bucket, Lady Bronx. Nice pass by Allie Lagaki. Lady Bronx lead by 14, 29-15. McGrath being worked by Avery McMullen. Long pass up court for Campbell Cox. Now in the corner for Ketchum. Ketchum, she'll fire the three. No good. Rebound, a pushing foul going to be called on Allie Rogers.
I think they could have got a push or an over the back.
Yeah, well, it's all the same now. There is no over the back.
Oh, they just called a push now.
They just call it a push.
Okay.
Pendergast and Hanneft back into the ballgame for the Lady Bronx. Burgess and Lagaki to the bench. So Addy will work it into the front court. Picked up there by McGrath. Now to Wagner. Wagner. Whoa, little pass a little bit too high for McMullen's out of bounds. The fifth Lady Bronx turnover here in the first half. 2.5 minutes to go. Lady Bronx lead by 14.
And unofficially, Thunder Basin has 9 turnovers.
Campbell Cox holds it high above her head, puts it on the floor, passes it down low for Rouse, and a bump and foul underneath. Are they going to get McMullen or Hanneft there? I think it's going to be McMullen. It was Avery McMullen, her second. But that's the fourth team foul on the Bronx. 2:18 to go in the half. Out of bounds, Thunder underneath their own basket to Cox. Westbrook has her shot blocked out of there, and it'll remain Thunder Basin ball.
Great defense by McMullen.
Good defensive rotation there by the.
Yep, she got her hand up and got a couple fingertips on it, and
McMullen and Newton will check out. Lagaki, Burgess back into the ballgame now. Westbrook gets it back from Cox after the inbounds pass. They dump it down low, but it's taken away by Lagaki. Another turnover for Thunder Basin. Up ahead for Cam Wagner. Cam back to Lagaki. Now to Pendergast. Pendergast, she'll drive right side into the paint. Jumper no good. Mesa Hanneft with the rebound. Turns, fires, and fouled. So Mesa had 12 points in the first quarter. She has not yet scored here in the second. Foul's going to be, I think they're going to get Addie Westbrook on the foul. So Hanneft to the free throw line. First free throw in and out, no good. Mesa 6 of 7 from the free throw line here this afternoon. And Mesa will have one more. This time it's up and it is in. And the Lady Bronx have doubled up the Lady Bolts. 30-15, under 2 minutes to go here. McGrath has the ball almost taken away by Hanneft, but Campbell Cox is able to get to it. She'll cross half court and work it into the front court. Stops just inside the line at top of the key. Now swings it off to the left side, Ketchum. Now out front for Piper Martin. Back outside, Cox. Cox, she'll fire the long three. That's good. Her third one of the game. That's all she wants to do is shoot threes. You've got to guard her outside the arc. She'll shoot it from anywhere as well. So Pendergast now to Wagner. Cam's played a lot here in the first half. To Pendergast. Pendergast looking inside. Nothing there. Puts it on the floor to Hanneft. Hanneft spins. Gives it off to Lagaki. Out front. Burgess for three. No good. Hanneft Thought she had the rebound, but it's stripped away by McGrath, and here comes the Bolts on the run. McGrath swings to the left side for Ketchum. The shot goes off and out of bounds to, is it going to be Sheridan ball? No, it's going to stay there. It's going to be Thunder Basin ball out of bounds.
Just under a minute to play.
Cox inbounds. And the ball's knocked away by Pendergast. Actually, I think it went off the official. Yeah, it did. I think it went the official it went off of didn't blow his whistle. The baseline official came in and said, "No, that you were standing out of bounds. It hit you. That's an out of bounds ball."
Right. Back to Thunder Basin.
So
that's the official that decided to make the call. He's got some NBA experience.
Yes, he does.
He knows what he's doing.
Out of bounds off of Sheridan. It'll be Thunder Basin ball as the air ball was on the three-point attempt. Now get it into Cox. Cox picks up her dribble. Now to McGrath. Out front for Ketchum. Ketchum now to Piper Martin. Swings it over to Rouse. Rouse into the post to Cox. She'll fire it off the back iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mesa Hannafton. She'll outlet to Pendergast. Now to Cam Wagner. She'll fire the baseline jumper. No good. Rebound to Lagaki. Lagaki into the paint. Pendergast. Little runner. Good. Addie Pendergast. 32-18 under 10 seconds to go. McGrath spins. She's double teamed and throws it out of bounds with 2.6 seconds left.
Great defense.
So Allie Lagaki will inbound with 2.6. Pendergast. Long three at the buzzer, no good, and we come to the end of the half. It's the Sheridan Lady Bronx 32, Thunder Basin Lady Bolts 18. Good half for Sheridan as they turned Thunder Basin over 10 times in that first half. And so a great defensive first half for the Lady Bronx. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at first half scoring and more. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronx basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Hello, this is David Hubert at First Bank of Wyoming. We believe in building lasting relationships with our customers. We value the people in our communities and strive to make sure they have the resources they need to be financially successful. Our experienced staff is committed to providing each of our customers with a personalized banking experience to fit their individual needs. From applying for a loan or helping with your account needs, we're here to help. Stop by and see us at our new location, 460 East Brundage Lane. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Doris with ERA Carroll Realty, inviting you to tour this lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bath home located at 245 2nd West Parkway in Sheridan. Enjoy a large yard with mature trees, a 2-car garage, and an additional building with tons of potential. Bring your ideas to this home listed for $399.9. Call me, Doris, with ERA Carroll Realty, 752-6100. That's 752-6100.
Want to double your earning power? Think education. That's right. According to a recent study, college graduates earn twice as much as non-graduates throughout their lives. It's never too late in life to enroll. At Sheridan College, we can help you get started on the path to a better career and income without the student debt. Spring and summer registration is open now and classes begin on January 22nd. Call us today at 307-675-0500 or visit sheridan.edu. Sheridan College, a higher degree of you.
Winter and all of its uncertainty is here, and that means it's time to prepare for what's ahead. Have your shovels, snow blowers, and windshield scrapers ready, as you never know when the next Wyoming storm will hit. This is Colton Bates with the best real estate team, and like our weather, the real estate market is always changing, so why not be prepared for its seasons as well? Now is the time to build your team of pros, your checklist of wants and needs, and more, so you can be ready for anything that comes your way. As a potential buyer or seller, let us at Best help you prepare for both the storms and the sunshine. For help in every season, call me Colton at 675-BEST and visit bestwy.net today.
Proudly brokered by EXP. Wyoming corporate office is located at 30 North Gould Street in Sheridan, and they provide a myriad of services. What is a registered agent, you may ask? The real question is, what aren't they?
Wyoming Corporate Office can assist you in forming your LLC or Wyoming-based corporation, provide mail forwarding service, and accept legal and financial documents, and so much more. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
With the holidays over, are you dreaming of warmer days ahead and fun in the sun? If you want to finance a new vehicle, an RV, or maybe even a side-by-side, come visit us at Camco Federal Credit Union. Camco is proud to serve our community's lending needs with competitive rates and friendly, efficient member service. You can apply for a loan at CamcoFCU.com or come visit us today at any of our branches in Gillette, Wright, or Sheridan. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Dealing with bone and joint issues? Schedule a visit with Sheridan Orthopedic Associates. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons are experts in all aspects of orthopedics, focusing on sports injuries as well as joint problems from the feet, ankles, and knees to the spine and upper extremities. After all, they've been providing the area with surgical excellence and outstanding patient care for almost 50 years. Learn more about Sheridan Orthopedic Associates online at SheridanOrtho.com.
Stomach growling? Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, has some real yummy lunch and snack items in their deli area and throughout the store. Choose from a selection of Polish sausage, brats, hot dogs, or hit the hot case and pick up some taquitos, mozzarella sticks, gizzards, chicken wings, chicken strips, or mushrooms. I see your mouth watering. What are you waiting for? Farmers Co-op, 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker and Ryan Parker alongside this afternoon as Lady Broncs are playing just their second home game of the year, and the Broncs, following this, will play their first home basketball game of the year, and here we are, the 20th of January.
The scheduling committee wasn't very kind to the Broncs.
Well, it's just how the rotation went this year, you know. So next year they'll have a lot more home games because the whole quadrant thing kind of goes away, goes back to just conferences.
Oh, okay.
And so Natrona and Kelly Walsh will both be in the West, and so you're going to have home. You'll play each of your conference games home and away, so you'll have East, Central, South, Laramie, Campbell, and Thunder Basin. So those will be your conference opponents. So a couple times next year they'll actually have back-to-back home games on Fridays and Saturdays. So that'll work out nice next year.
That'll be great for the fans and for the athletes too.
Absolutely. You always want to play at home.
Yes.
Taking a look at first half scoring, again, the Sheridan Lady Broncs leading Thunder Basin 32-18 here at the half. For Thunder Basin, they were led in scoring by Campbell Cox. She had 11 in the first half, 11 of their 18. She had 3 threes and 2 free throws. 3 points in that first half from Riley Hudson, all from the free throw line, where she was 3 of 4 from the line. 2 points for Reese McGrath and 2 points for Addison Rouse. For their 18, they were 5 of 6 from the free throw line for a team that shoots 64% from the free throw line, so they're 5 of 6 so far. As far as the Lady Broncs, Mesa Haniff led the way with 11 points. She was 7 of 8 from the free throw line. 8 points for Adeline Burgess. 7 points for Addie Pendergast, and 2 points apiece for Cam Wagner and Avery McMullen kind of rounds out that scoring. But overall, a great defensive effort by the Lady Broncs, and they've handled the ball better tonight, not turning it over as much.
Yeah, unofficially, I've got them for only having 5 turnovers in the first half. But like I said earlier at the beginning of the broadcast, the Lady Broncs are going to, defense is what they're all about. And to only give up 18 points in the first half, I'm pretty sure Coach Sullivan's okay with that.
Oh, yeah, very much so. I mean, you give up 5 field goals in the first half.
I don't think he can be upset with that.
Yeah, 5 field goals and 5 free throws.
Are there things to clean up? You bet. But I also think that Sheridan had a much more set, offensive scheme. The defensive pressure that the Lady Broncs put on Thunder Basin, they just couldn't get into any sort of offensive rhythm at all. The shots that they did make were from way outside the arc, and it's been one player for them.
Absolutely. And their effort has been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
They're playing full court defensive pressure as well, so they have to be get tired a little bit, but the effort has been there the entire first half.
Absolutely.
We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronc basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
At Waring Sheridan Chevrolet, you'll cruise into these winter months with a fantastic selection of 2024 half-ton Silverados or a family-friendly Suburban. How about an adventurous Tahoe, sleek Equinox, bold Blazer, a mighty Trax. These new vehicles are on the lot now. You'll also save thousands in rebates on select half-ton Silverados. When you choose Waring Chevrolet, you're choosing more than just a vehicle. You're choosing to be part of the family. Discover the Waring way of buying a vehicle online, WaringSheridan.com.
Mossholders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Mossholders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Mossholders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Mossholders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Mossholders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Bronx and Lady Bronx. They say the best offense is a good defense. This theory applies on Wyoming's roads and highways just as much as it does on the basketball court. Always know road conditions before you head out. Visit wyoroad.info, download YDOT's 511 app, or call 511 for current conditions. Buckle up every trip, every time, and put away distractions, especially your phone, so you're better prepared for the unexpected. Finally, never drink and drive, not even a little, because buzz driving is drunk driving. This message brought to you by YDOT.
Are you finally ready to build your dream home? Hi, I am Brittany Gerzalka of First Northern Bank of Wyoming, here to assist you with finding your lot and constructing your dream home. First Northern Bank has competitive rates, 12-month interest-only loans with a one-time origination fee from lot to long-term financing. Our local process ensures fast approvals, in-house draw process, and local inspections for no additional fees. First Northern Bank, making your dream home a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 449286.
This is Terry Winnup with Sheridan Physical Therapy, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School, getting ready to start the second half here of the Sheridan Lady Bronc basketball. They lead it 32-18 as we go to the second half, and Sheridan will start with the ball. It'll be Pendergast. She brings it over half court. Now to the left wing for McMullen, out front for Lagaki. Lagaki will set up the offense, as it looks like Thunder Basin's gone to a zone defense, which they have. Looks like a little 1-2-2 zone where they're chasing the baseline runner. Looking for flashers inside. Hanneft down low, kicks it back out for McMullen. Sheridan doesn't have to shoot. When you go to a zone defense, just be patient. Just hold, make them come and get you.
Yeah.
Now back out front. Lob it down low for Lagaki. Lagaki puts it on the floor, spins back out. Now McMullen back to Pendergast. Addy looking inside. High post, wanted to find Hanneft. Does. Lob it down low for Lagaki. Up and in. Nice look. Little high-low action, and Lagaki gets her first 2 points of the game.
Gosh, their patience was amazing on that possession.
This time a turnover at the other end as McGrath was looking for the long outlet, just too far out of bounds to the Lady Broncs. And if Thunder's going to sit back in a zone defense, Sheridan doesn't have to do anything. I mean, they're up by 16.
Yeah, they don't have to score again.
No. Now it looks like Thunder's gone back to man. So now McMullen outside the arc at the top. Lob down low for Hanneft. Shot put up no good, and a rebound to Hanneft, and she's grabbed and fouled. Going back up, she'll shoot two. Actually, no, they're going to call it on the floor.
Good patience by Lagaki trying to wait for Hanneft to flash open.
McMullen's, actually that's going to be Reese McGrath's foul. Lob inside. Hanneft gets around one person, up no good, goes to get the rebound, and is able to track it down, but it goes right to Cox.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
She got fouled down there as well.
She just couldn't corral it.
McGrath thought about the three, and she traveled with it. Another turnover. That's 12 in the ball game for Thunder Basin. 6:21 to go in the third. Lady Broncs lead 34-18. Coach Sullivan barking out orders to Pendergast. Goes around a screen set by Hanneft. Almost loses control. Lob down low for Hanneft. Too long. And it'll be a turnover taken away by Thunder Basin. Thunder. Kendrick, baseline jumper's good. Addie Westbrook with her first points of the ball game. And it's a 14-point Sheridan lead. Pendergast goes around a screen, looking down low, all the way to the basket. Layup, good. Wow. Addie Pendergast, she's got 9. And the Lady Bronx back up by 16.
She saw that opening, and she's so quick.
Cox looks to dribble through a double team, picks up her dribble, finds McGrath into the front court. Skip pass for Kendrick. Kendrick to Westbrook, now back to Campbell. Campbell Cox has the ball knocked away by McMullen, but is able to get it back under control. Now to McGrath. Westbrook. Pump fake inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Hannafton. Here come the Lady Bronx. Long outlet pass, McMullen. McMullen out front for Pendergast. Pendergast, she'll drive, get all the way to the basket. Out for Lagaki. Lagaki, she'll fire the three off the back iron, no good. No rebounding there for Sheridan, and it's taken down by Westbrook. Another long outlet pass. Westbrook to Kendrick, now to McGrath. Out front for Cox. Cox, she'll fire the three off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Lagaki. Now to Pendergast. Addie crosses half court. Spins at the elbow to McMullen. Now out front for Lagaki. Lagaki will slow things up, set up the offense. Back to Pendergast. Uses the screen by Hannafton. Again. Spins to Burgess. Out front for Lagaki. Alley. Now to the left wing for Burgess. Burgess, she'll fire the baseline three. That's good. So Addie Burgess now with 11, and the Lady Bronx lead by 19. A timeout on the floor will keep it right here as well. Just a 30. Lady Bronx showing a lot of patience on the offensive end. Great ball movement. Thunder Basin's been chasing that baseline runner. They forgot about Burgess in the corner.
They did. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say how patient they're being, whether it's the zone or man-to-man, and Thunder Basin just can't keep up with the movement, and they're finding the open girl.
So Addie Burgess now has 11 points in the ball game to match the 11 from Mesa Hannafton. So good balanced scoring. Good balanced scoring for the Lady Bronx. And the officials are just letting them play. One team foul called this half, and we're already halfway through this quarter.
That's awesome. I love them. Love officials that let them play.
Yeah, exactly. So 4:11 to go here in the third. Lady Bronx lead by 19, 39-20. They look to get a win in the quadrant and get double-digit wins on the season. They'll move to 10-2 if they can win this one. Inbounds to Westbrook, double teamed, able to bounce it off there to Campbell Cox. Long outlet pass. It's going to be Kendrick down low. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cam Wagner as she came from nowhere to get that. Outlet pass now to Lagaki. Inside. Hannafton. Layup no good, but she's grabbed and fouled. So Mesa will go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Westbrook. I think that'll be her third personal. Second team foul. And Mesa Hannafton to the free throw line. Freshman fires the first one. It's good. And the Lady Bronx have doubled up Campbell County. Actually, it's Thunder Basin, not Campbell County. Mesa Hannafton, a 80% free throw shooter on the year. Second one is also good. 41-20, a 21-point lead for the Lady Bronx. Reese McGrath uses her quickness. Down the far sideline, bounces off the foot of Hannafton out of bounds. McGrath was double teamed, nowhere for her to go.
Yeah, McMullen and Hannafton just had her corralled over there.
Well, and the thing about it is Reese McGrath's 5'2", 5'3", and
right.
And the other girls just tower over her, so she had nowhere to go with the ball.
Yep, so she just bounced it off of one of their legs and reset it.
Ashlyn Ketchum out front now for Rogers.
Oh, got the friendly roll.
Gets it off to Riley Hudson, who gets the bucket.
That hung on the rim about 3 or 4, hit the rim like 3 or 4 times, and finally dropped through for her.
Adeline Burgess will now work the ball into the front court as they set up the offense. Bounce it to Lagaki. Hannafton looking for positioning down low. Oh, nice lob pass. Hanift, bucket.
Nice backdoor cut.
Great look, and Hanift now with 15 points in the ball game. McGrath dribbles out of trouble, ball poked away and grabbed by McMullen. Long outlet pass to Hanift. Hanift spins and gets it back to McMullen as they slow things up. Now to Lagaki. She'll pass it off to Burgess. Burgess will set up the offense out front, top of the key, drives. Left wing now for McMullen. McMullen drives, baseline runner, no good, but going to get Reese McGrath on the bump. And that'll be the third foul on McGrath as well. And Avery McMullen to the free throw line to shoot a pair. She's got 2 points in the ball game. Her first free throw is good. Addie Pendergast back in. Also, Kaylee Chase coming back into the ball game. Hanift and Lagaki going to come out. Erin Newton is also checked into the game for the Lady Bronx. McMullen will have one more. This one is also good, and the Lady Bronx lead by 23 points. They have held Thunder Basin to just 4 points here in the quarter. We're under 2.5 to go in the third. Westbrook down low to Piper Martin. Piper swings it outside to Ketchum. Ketchum now to Hudson. Back to Kendrick. Kendrick baseline jumper no good. Rebound. Yanked down by, is that McMullen down under there? It is, and a pushing foul underneath going to be called on Allie Rogers.
So that did go against Thunder Basin. I wasn't sure who they called it on.
That's going to be the fourth team foul on Thunder this quarter. 0 on Sheridan. Pendergast into the front court for the Lady Bronx. Has the ball poked away from behind. It'll stay with Sheridan as Westbrook poked it away on the reach around. We got a sub coming into the ball game for Thunder Basin. It'll be Brianna Ketchum checking in for Riley Hudson. McMullen gets it inbound to Newton. Newton back to McMullen. Left hand layup, good. Avery McMullen. She's got 6 points in the ball game.
Great look by Newton.
At the other end, thought about the three was Ashton Ketchum. Now out front for Brianna. Skip pass back to Ashton. Now to Allie Rogers. Rogers, she'll fire the three. That's good. Allie Rogers with her first bucket of the ball game. And it's a big one. Makes it a 22-point ball game. Sheridan leads 47-25. Pendergast grabbed and fouled by Westbrook. And that'll be 4 on Addie Westbrook. And that means Sheridan's shooting the last minute and a half of this third quarter.
Thunder Basin might be getting a little bit of foul trouble.
Pendergast first free throw is no good. Allie Lagaki back into the ballgame. In the Kelly Walsh game last Thursday night, Addie was 3 of 10 from the free throw line.
Oh, wow.
Second free throw is also in and out, no good. She's 0 of 4 this afternoon. 9 points in the ballgame. Campbell Cox into the front court. Quickly a three at the other end. Air ball no good. Out of bounds to Thunder Basin. As Brianna Ketchum was not close on her attempt. McGrath to inbound underneath Thunder's basket. Asking for somebody to move. Finally gets Campbell Cox. Cox looked inside. Nobody there. Taken away by the Lady Bronx. Here comes Lagaki, now to McMullen. McMullen puts it on the floor, has the ball knocked out of bounds by Cox. It'll remain Sheridan ball with 1:05 to go here in the third.
I thought maybe she dribbled that off of her own foot.
No, it was definitely touched by Cox.
Was it? Okay.
Burgess back into the ballgame. Outlet inbound to Pendergast. Addie drives all the way in. That's a clean block by McGrath. Out of bounds to Sheridan. Sub into the ballgame. Addison Rouse, one of the starters, back in for the Bolts. Now Lagaki gets the inbounds pass. to Pendergast, left outside the arc along the wing. Behind the back, baseline, jumper, good. Addie Pendergast, she's got 11.
Good patience. She got down there on the low block and just used her footwork.
Yep. 49-25. Jumper at the other end by Thunder Basin, no good. Rebound pulled down by McGrath, but it's taken away by Lagaki. Let's catch him again with the miss. Now Aaron Newton out front for Pendergast. Under 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. 49-25, Lady Bronx with the big lead. Pendergast calling out the offense. Looking inside, finds Cam Wagner. Cam Wagner back out to Pendergast. She'll fire the three. That's off the iron, no good. Rebound, knocked around, and a foul with 4.2 seconds left on Sheridan. It'll be on Addie Pendergast. I think that'll be her first, just the first team foul.
Clara Bourgeois checking in for the Lady Bolts.
With 4 seconds left, just to end the quarter, Cox fires off the glass, no good. After 3 complete quarters, it's Sheridan 49, Thunder Basin 25. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Bronx basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Wake up and smell the coffee, lovers. McDonald's in Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette are bringing back the McCafe menu magic. Delightful espresso drinks and coffees. Whether you crave the warmth of a hot cappuccino or caramel cappuccino, mochas, lattes, iced coffees, and more, you can order your McCafe coffee right from the McDonald's app using mobile order and pay for a quick pickup. Your mornings just got a whole lot better with McDonald's McCafe because, hey, good days start with a great cup of coffee. It's back.
Even though it's chilly outside, we feel the warmth of this community. Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And JT Kraft from EBA Hearing and Sound. We're excited to share that Addison Dempsey, our new doctor of audiology, is now accepting patients.
Hi, I'm Dr. Addison Dempsey, and I can't wait to work with you. I'm experienced in hearing, vestibular, and auditory processing disorder evaluations for all ages.
Call to schedule today.
EBA Hearing and Sound, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker with you here, along with Ryan Parker. Sheridan Lady Bronx basketball. Campbell Cox dribbles it off her foot on the inbounds, and Sheridan comes away with the takeover. Another turnover for Thunder. Sheridan still with a few starters in the game. Cam Wagner, the only non-starter. As Addie Pendergast will take a break. Lagaki, she'll drive, free throw line jumper, good. Allie Lagaki, she's got 4, and the Lady Bronx lead 51-25. Sheridan still with some full court pressure. And I'll tell you what, someone say, why are you still playing full court pressure defense? And I'll tell you why. It's because for years, Thunder Basin's been doing this to Sheridan as Piper Martin scores at the other end. And Sheridan will come back out on offense. But Thunder Basin's been rolling Sheridan for years with some pretty good teams. And now that Sheridan's got a decent team and Thunder struggles a little bit, it's maybe time for a little payback. Three-pointer at the other end. Adeline Burgess, her 4th 3 of the ball game.
Boy, she's found her stroke tonight, hasn't she?
She's got 14 in the game.
You know what's nice to see is somebody different stepping up almost every night.
Absolutely. Piper Martin out front for Rouse. Rouse will put it on the ground, drive inside the paint, and she's make the bucket, and she was fouled. So Addison Rouse with a quick bucket. And the foul's going to go on Cam Wagner, her 2nd personal. But Rouse will go to the free throw line for a free throw. Kaylee Chase into the ballgame for the Lady Bronx. Addie Pendergast back in as well.
Allie Rogers checks in for the Lady Bolts.
Bourgeois still in there. She got in with 4 seconds left in the third. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Hanift. Rebound, Pendergast, long outlet for Burgess. Back to Pendergast. Addie down low. Kaylee Chase has the ball knocked away by Martin and taken away. Cox bumped. Ball came loose, but she got it back. Now to Rouse. Right side wing. Baseline. Now back to Campbell. Campbell, she'll fire the three. Short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ketchum. No good. Rebound that time by Hudson. And she's fouled by Mesa Hanift. I think that's the second on Hanift. Hudson will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw, Hudson's good. (54-30), Lady Bronx by 24. Second free throw, catches the front iron but rolls over. It's good. 9 points in the game for Hudson. Pendergast to McMullen. Left wing, three, that's good. Avery McMullen. She's got 10 points in the ball game. Sheridan's got 3 in double figures. Down low, Hudson. Shot no good. Rebound, Pendergast. She'll walk it into the front court. Calls out, thumbs down. Chase will set the screen. Pendergast looking to drive, nothing there. Now to McMullen. She thought about the three. Now she'll back it out. She's bumped and fouled by Campbell Cox. Just a little aggressive defense by Cox.
I've just never understood why you foul outside the three-point line. She wasn't even headed to the basket. It's just to me, it's just a silly foul.
A little over-aggressive.
Yep.
McMullen gets it inbound to Pendergast. Addie, left hand, left baseline, and a traveling violation on Addie Pendergast. Turnover to the Thunder Basin. Allie Lagaki back in. Kaylee Chase. Kaylee's coming back from that torn ACL a year ago, and she is just getting her first action this weekend. So a couple minutes at a time is all they're letting her do right now. So loose ball on the floor, and it's tied up, and we're going to have a jump ball between Adeline Burgess and Allie Rogers of Thunder Basin. Jump ball is going to be Sheridan ball, I do believe.
I wish he'd go back to the old school days where they actually make him jump it up.
Yeah.
Instead of just giving him out of bounds. You'd have some interesting matchups.
Absolutely. Thunder Basin will pick up man-to-man. Pendergast into the front court, down to Lagaki. Looking down low. Mesa Hanift, right-hand layup, good. Mesa Hanift. She's got 17, right at her average. And a steal by Hanift to Pendergast, to Burgess. Adeline, layup, good. And Adeline's got 16. 61-31, Lady Bronx by 30. And now a traveling violation going to be called on Ketchum. And a timeout on the floor, I do believe, as Thunder Basin wants to talk about it. 4:27 to go. Lady Bronx lead by 30. We're back to Sheridan High School right after this.
Have you been to the showroom at Thompson Master Masons? If you're thinking about doing a masonry project, you need to stop by and check it out. Thompson's is located on the corner of Broadway and 11th in Sheridan, with a showroom full of brick and stone samples. They offer both man-made and natural stone. As a matter of fact, Thompson Master Masons has the widest selection of stone, block, and brick in town. Wholesale or retail, contact Thompson Master Masons.
Rooting for the home team is the Wyoming way, and the banks of Buffalo, Gillette, and Sheridan are the 307's biggest fans. Banking with us means you're doing more than ever to support school sports, because your money stays right here in our community. We're proud to recognize our hard-working athletes with youth sponsorships, and the local difference means the familiar faces you know and trust for your banking needs are the same ones cheering with you up in the stands. BuffaloFed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Back underway as Addie Pendergast has to pick it up. She dribbled it off a leg. Now to McMullen. McMullen drives to the right side, back to Pendergast. Pendergast into the paint to Ali Lagaki. She'll fire the three off the front iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Thunder. Here come the Bolts. Westbrook back into the ball game. Long lead pass for Hudson. Hudson wants to drive baseline, spins down low, and she got the runner to go. Nice move by Riley Hudson. She averages 2.7 points a game, and she's got 11 points in the ball game. 3:43 to go here in the ball game. Lady Bronx lead by 28. Hannaford has the ball knocked away, taken away by Thunder Basin. Here comes Westbrook back out on the run. Westbrook looks inside, all the way in off the glass. Good. Addie Westbrook now with 4 points in the game. And it's a 26-point lead. 5 subs getting ready to come in for the Lady Bronx. Mesa Hannaford to McMullen. Skip pass for Hannaford. Look down low. Ball knocked away. And on the baseline was Ali Lagaki. Ball goes back to Thunder Basin. 5 subs into the game for the Lady Bronx. Danny Grooms. Maddie Wagner into the game. Sid Warnicki into the game. Parker Tridy. So Tridy, Warnicki, Wagner, Grooms, and Cam Wagner in the ball game for the Lady Bronx. Westbrook has the ball knocked away by Wagner. Maddie Wagner, that is. 2 Wagners in the game for Sheridan. No relation. 2:53 to go. 61-35 Lady Bronx. Hudson out front for Ketchum. Now to Rouse. Rouse, she'll drive inside the paint. Runner no good. Rebound taken away. I thought Danny Grooms had it, but it's going to be tied up. It'll be a jump ball possession to Thunder Basin. Subs in as Bourgeois will come into the ballgame. Also Taylor Cundy into the game for Thunder Basin. Subs also in. Piper Martin back into the game. And quickly, Piper Martin, good inbounds play. She got loose and she was grabbed from behind. I think they're going to get
Maddie Wagner, I think.
Actually, Parker Tridy, I think, on the foul. So 3rd team foul for Sheridan. Piper Martin to the free throw line. First one's good. And Piper will have one more. Reese McGrath back in for the Bolts. Second one by Martin is also good. The setter for the Bolts volleyball team. Parker Tridy working on Reese McGrath. Spins to the elbow. Out front, Cab Wagner, a long 2 off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Piper Martin. Here comes Thunder Basin out on the run. Hudson down the lane. Layup, good. Riley Hudson. 13 points in the game for Hudson when she averages 2.7. Sid Warnicki. Right side outside the arc, now to Wagner. Out to Danny Grooms. Danny, nice crossover into the paint. Bounce pass inside for Wagner. And somebody's holding on to her arms. Maddie Wagner.
I don't think the official could see through all the bodies to actually see it.
Right. So Sheridan will inbound underneath their own basket. It'll be Grooms doing the inbounding. Bounce pass for Cam Martin, but the ball comes loose to Warnicki. Now back to Cam. Skip pass for Grooms. Grooms drives baseline, and she's pushed and fouled there by Brooke Kendrick. So Kendrick will pick up her second team foul. And Sheridan again to inbound. It'll be Tridy this time to inbound. Out front for Grooms. Grooms looking inside now to Sid Warnicki. Warnicki back out to Tridy. Tridy setting up the offense. Sheridan doesn't need to do much. 1:33 to go here in the game, leading 61-39. Sid Warnicki, she'll go around a screen, looking for some help. Now back out for Cam Wagner. Cam, she wanted to drive baseline. Now skip pass for Warnicki. Warnicki to the free throw line, jump stop in the paint, and give it out to Grooms. Cutter inside. Cam Wagner spins, turns no good. Got her own rebound up off the glass again, no good. Maddie Wagner with the rebound, and she's pushed and fouled. Good offensive rebounding. That's been a key tonight as well.
Oh, they've had a bunch of them.
So Bourgeois will pick up her first foul. And Maddie Wagner goes to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one, no good. Second free throw for Wagner is good. 62-39, Lady Bronx with the lead with 1 minute to go here in the ballgame. Reese McGrath right down the paint. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Maddie Wagner, but it is quickly tied up. It'll be Sheridan basketball with 57 seconds left in this one. Lady Bronx are going to move to 10-2 on the season, 1-1 in quadrant play. Thunder Basin's going to fall to 7-7, and they will also be 1-1 after beating Natrona last night. Sid Warnicki now to Grooms. Grooms spins on Piper Martin, gets it back to Sid. Sid, baseline jumper, short, no good. Rebound to Thunder Basin. Bourgeois picks up her dribble, gets it to Reese McGrath as we approach 35 seconds left here in the game. Now to Bourgeois. Bourgeois skips it around for Cundy. Cundy to, I think, Brooke Kendrick got the bucket.
It was a good look by Cundy. Found that cutter to the hoop. And
62-41, 21-point game. Lady Bronx led by as many as 30, and now a jump ball here at the other end. It's going to be a turnover back to Thunder Basin with 10 seconds left in the game. So McGrath, she's going to walk it into the front court with 5 to Martin. Martin swings it around for Bourgeois. Jumper no good. And the Lady Bronx get the win. 62-41 is your final score here this afternoon. Lady Bronx with a big quadrant win and a good all-around effort, Ryan. I thought they came out with tempo. They put pressure on Thunder Basin, turned them over a lot, and just kept building that lead throughout.
Yeah, they did a tremendous job. Obviously on the defenses, that's what they hang their hat on, but offensively, I just thought that they stuck to their game plan, getting it inside to whether it be Hannah or Lagaki, and they didn't waver from that. You know, they knew what coach wanted them to do, and yeah, they turned it over a few times, but nothing like last night. Unofficially, I've got them for 9 turnovers.
Hey, you'll take that every night.
But they turned Thunder Basin over 17 times,
right?
Unofficially, but you know, I think a good performance for the girls. You know, after losing last night, they come back. They didn't let it affect them, and they put up some points, and they only allowed 41 points.
Exactly.
And I think that Coach Sullivan, I think I've heard him say before, if we can keep teams under 50, we're going to have a great chance.
Yeah, exactly. So great start, actually great finish to the weekend for the Lady Bronx. Is after their loss last night at Campbell County, they get her done here this afternoon. And we will take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a look at all the scoring here in this game. And then we'll get ready for the first home game of the year for the Bronx. You're listening to Sheridan Basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
This broadcast brought to you in part by One Health, focused on caring for our communities one person at a time. One Health's integrated care model has been recognized throughout the state of Wyoming and combines primary and behavioral health under one roof. With locations in Sheridan, Powell, Lovell, and Grable, Wyoming, One Health improves the well-being of everyone by providing accessible, quality health care for the whole community. Visit onechc.org for more information.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
Wherever you are, you'll find a branch of Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. And here's why. If you have a Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union account and a smartphone or other mobile device, visit SheridanCreditUnion.com. Download the free app and your smart device becomes an internet mobile banking device with all kinds of banking features. So, regardless of your location, Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union is in the palm of your hand. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
Mossholders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Mossholders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Mossholders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Mossholders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Mossholders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Bronx and Lady Bronx.
Have you been in to see Sheridan WYO Sports Cards yet? It's the spot to get your hands on incredible sports cards and memorabilia. Sheridan's premier spot for buying cards. All major sports cards including fighting, wrestling, Pokemon, and even racing. These guys have hobby boxes for the serious collectors and packs for those getting started. Graded slabs from PSA, SGC, and if you have a big card to grade, talk to the guys to have your card submitted to PSA. Family friendly and located inside Sheridan Stationery Books and Gifts, 535 North Main, open 7 days a week.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number one in a number two business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
Have you ever wondered what makes First Federal Bank and Trust unique? We're a mutual bank, which means our focus is on you. Unlike other banks, we don't pay shareholders, we pay our community. At First Federal Bank and Trust, your financial interests drive our decisions. Bank with us and experience the mutual bank difference, where the power of community fuels your financial success. First Federal Bank and Trust is Sheridan's only mutual bank. Member FDIC.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker alongside Ryan Parker here this afternoon as we get ready for Bronc basketball, the first time all year here at Sheridan High School. Again, if you are listening and you have access to your internet, don't forget you can watch this live at SheridanMedia.com live stream, as we will do all the home games this year for the live streaming of the games, and you can watch them live from your living room if you can't make it up here to the game, or maybe you're at work sitting at your desk and you can turn it on. But yeah, something great Sheridan Media continues to do, live stream all these basketball games. But let's take a look at the first half, or the first game scoring for the Lady Bronx and the Lady Bolts of Thunder Basin. 41 points in the game for Thunder Basin. They were led by two in double digits. Campbell Cox had 11 points in the ball game, all in the first half. Lady Bronx shut her down in the second half. Riley Hudson also had 11 in the ball game. 4 points apiece for Addie Westbrook and Piper Martin and Addison Rouse. 2 points apiece for Reese McGrath and Brooke Kendrick, and 3 points for Allie Rogers. That's it for the scoring. 41 points. They were 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 90% for the ball game. For the Lady Bronx, 3 in double figures, led by the freshman Mesa Haniff. She had 19 points this afternoon. 5 buckets, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. 16 points for Adeline Burgess. She had 2 twos and 4 threes for her 16. Addie Pendergast, 4 buckets and a 3 for 11 points for her. 9 points for Avery McMullen. 4 points for Ali Lagaki, 2 for Cam Wagner, and 1 point for Maddie Wagner for the Lady Bronx. 62 points, 12 of 18 from the free throw line, 67%. And that's just about right at their season average. Actually, they shoot 62% from the free throw line, so a little better than their season average.
Yeah, I think that, if there was one thing that stood out was the missed free throws. And I'm sure Coach Sullivan knows that, but they'll work on it. But overall, I thought that the Lady Bronx had a good game plan together, and they got it down to who they needed to.
Absolutely.
They're good. There's some senior leadership, which is great. The 3 seniors, but Hannif, I think they're going to go as Hannif goes.
All right, we are now getting ready for the Bronx, and the Bronx last night, they came away with a win. They had a big lead in that ball game against Campbell County. Let that slip away, but were able to regather themselves and pick up a 4-point win on the road. And any time you can go to Campbell County and get a win, that's huge on your basketball season.
Oh, absolutely. Going back to the big rivalry before Thunder Basin was ever around, if you could win in Gillette, you did something right.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely a thing last night where you didn't know what you were going to get from Campbell County because they had only played a couple of Wyoming teams all year. They had gone to a tournament in Arizona. They had gone to a tournament in Mitchell, South Dakota. So they had played Cheyenne East, and I think they had played maybe one of the Casper schools or maybe Buffalo. And that's the only Wyoming teams that they had seen all year. So you really didn't know what you were going to get.
True. Yep. And, and then Campbell County, going to those bigger tournaments and stuff, it just gets them ready for this quadrant season.
Absolutely.
You're not going to, you can't really, when you go to some of these other tournaments, you might be playing against some 3A or even some 2A teams.
Well, the west side of the state is so weak.
Yeah. And you can't really judge how good you actually are.
There's the west, you have the Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central, Natrona, Laramie, Sheridan, and Campbell County. That's 6 teams. And only 4 of those can go to only 4 of those can go to the state tournament. So 2 really good teams
are going to miss out.
Are going to miss out on the state tournament.
And we say that every year because the West
is so weak.
They get 4 in.
Yep.
You might have 5 wins all year, but you were better than the other teams in the western side, and then you go to state, and anything can happen.
So the Bronx 9-2 on the season. Thunder Basin comes in with a 5-8 record, 0-1 in quadrant plays. They lost to Natrona last night, 55-33, and so they took one, on the nose. Thunder Basin is led in scoring by a freshman, Gibson Williams. He's the youngest son of head coach Rory Williams. He averages 18.8 points a game. The senior Williams, Bodie, he tore his ACL 6 months ago, and he's only played in 4 ball games this year. I don't know. He's wearing a brace. He is in uniform. I don't know what doctor cleared him to play after 6 months, but he must be okay because he is now playing for the Bolts, and that could be a huge turnaround for Thunder Basin.
Oh, sure, and I guess we'll see how much he plays. I don't know how much he played last night against Natrona, but I guess, he's cleared, he's out there. Let's see what happens.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and more. You're listening to Sheridan Bronx Basketball here on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
You have a new prescription to be filled, but where should you go? Hi, this is Vandalyn Meyer with Hospital Pharmacy West. Visit us and see what a local hometown pharmacy is like. Keeping all your prescriptions in one place makes it much easier for you, and knowing your medication history helps our pharmacists answer your questions. We look forward to seeing you at Hospital Pharmacy and Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hi, this is Nicole Christensen with First Bank of Wyoming. Our team is always looking for ways to make a positive impact and invest in the communities we serve. Whether it's through volunteering with nonprofits, serving on local boards, or sponsoring organizations and events throughout the area, we are committed to helping our local communities and making a difference. Last year alone, First Bank of Wyoming employees volunteered over 1,000 hours to organizations in our branch areas. We believe that we can create real change and make a lasting impact. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Have you been on the fence about moving to the country? With a recent price improvement, this property in Claremont can be your motivation. The modular home is 2,700 square feet of well-planned comfort, rustic charm, and functionality. Snuggle in, bring your animals, and view wildlife and nature on your 35-acre oasis. Priced to sell at only $610,000. Call me, Kyla Allen, with ERA Carroll Realty, and tour this property. Call 307-751-3032.
Want to double your earning power? Think education. That's right. According to a recent study, college graduates earn twice as much as non-graduates throughout their lives. It's never too late in life to enroll. At Sheridan College, we can help you get started on the path to a better career and income without the student debt. Spring and summer registration is open now, and classes begin on January 22nd. Call us today at 307-675-0500 or visit sheridan.edu. Sheridan College, a higher degree of you.
Winter and all of its uncertainty is here, and that means it's time to prepare for what's ahead. Have your shovels, snow blowers, and windshield scrapers ready, as you never know when the next Wyoming storm will hit. This is Colton Bates with the best real estate team, and like our weather, the real estate market is always changing, so why not be prepared for its seasons as well? Now is the time to build your team of pros, your checklist of wants and needs, and more, so you can be ready for anything that comes your way. As a potential buyer or seller, let us at Best help you prepare for both the storms and the sunshine. For help in every season, call me, Colton, at 675-BEST, and visit bestwy.net today.
Proudly brokered by EXP. Is Wyoming Corporate Office your one-stop shop for everything you need for your Wyoming-based business, LLC, or corporation formulation? Yes. Service of process and mail forwarding services? Indeed. Fulfill the legal requirements for small businesses based in Wyoming? Absolutely. Wyoming Corporate Office provides the communication between your business and the state, so you don't have to. Learn more by visiting wyomingcorporateoffice.com today.
Did you make a New Year's resolution yet? Make your resolution to earn money while you spend it. Start the year off right with Camco Federal Credit Union's Rewards Checking Program. With our Earn Better Rewards Checking accounts, you can earn up to 2% on qualifying balances, and ATM fees up to $25 are refunded when qualified. At Camco Federal Credit Union, we want to help our members start 2024 by taking a step in the right direction to financial betterment. Join Camco Federal Credit Union and become a member today. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Dealing with bone and joint issues? Schedule a visit with Sheridan Orthopedic Associates. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons are experts in all aspects of orthopedics, focusing on sports injuries as well as joint problems from the feet, ankles, and knees to the spine and upper extremities. After all, they've been providing the area with surgical excellence and outstanding patient care for almost 50 years. Learn more about Sheridan Orthopedic Associates online at SheridanOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm County Commissioner Christy Haswell, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. As we get ready to start this game, we are going to have another national anthem, so we will take just another quick break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to start your day with a unique breakfast experience? Farmers Co-op now offers large Ligursky breakfast sausages. They look and eat like a brat, but are actually a tasty breakfast sausage. I'm telling you, one of those in a bun with a little ketchup is a morning mouthful of awesome. Stop by and get your morning started right with a breakfast sausage from the deli at Farmers Co-op, owned by those they serve at 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Slick roads are here, so let's get some new tires on your vehicle from Waring Sheridan Chevrolet. With the recent weather, you probably figured out your vehicle might need some new tires. Get it down and let the service professionals at Waring Chevrolet take a look. They carry all the brand names and tires. If you provide them with a better price at the time of purchase, they'll match it. You don't have to wait for a tire sale. They have the best prices guaranteed every day. Let's get you safely down the road. Waring Sheridan Chevrolet, 107 East Alger, online, WaringSheridan.com.
Oh my goodness. Do you want to start your day with a unique breakfast experience? Farmers Co-op now offers large Ligursky breakfast sausages. They look and eat like a brat, but are actually a tasty breakfast sausage. I'm telling you, one of those in a bun with a little ketchup is a morning mouthful of awesome. Stop by and get your morning started right with a breakfast sausage from the deli at Farmers Co-op, owned by those they serve at 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
Hi, this is Ken Balkenbush with Prime Rate Motors and Super Trailer Store, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back as we get ready to start this boys game. Again, Thunder Basin comes in 5-8. Your Broncs are 9-2 on the season. And starting tonight for the Thunder Basin Bolts, it'll be Braden New. He starts at 1. He's a junior guard. Number 2 is Gibson Williams. He's a 6'1" freshman guard. Also starting is Riley Schilling, and it will be Josh Klassen and Bodie Williams, the senior. So Klassen is a senior, 6'4" senior. Bodie Williams is 6'3" senior. And again, Williams just 6 months out from having ACL surgery, and he's back on the floor. For the Broncs, they will go like this. It'll be the junior, number 1, Connor Bateson. It'll be senior Cale Hamrick. It'll be senior Garrett Spielman. It will be sophomore Beck Haswell and junior Truman DeGrange. And so that'll be the starting line. It'll be Bateson, Hamrick, Spielman, Haswell, and DeGrange. For your Broncs, it'll be New, Williams, Schilling, Klassen, and Williams. For the Thunder Basin Bolts, both Williams boys, Gibson and Bodie, sons of head coach Rory Williams, former Campbell County Camel and former Sheridan College General.
Yes, sir.
Played for Bruce Hoffman.
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s, for sure.
I know that Rory was always a thorn in our side when I was in high school.
Boy, could shoot the heck out of it.
Oh, man.
His brother is the head women's coach at Colorado State University, Ryan Williams, former Sheridan College Lady General coach, and now the head coach of the CSU Lady Rams, who are playing in Laramie in the Border War this afternoon. You can hear that game on 106.3 FM here on Sheridan Media. Again, tap into SheridanMedia.com. You'll be able to watch the live stream here as we get going, and Thunder Basin wins the tip. It'll be Gibson Williams, a Klassen, now to New. New dribbles around, top of the key, has the ball knocked loose by DeGrange, but right back to Gibson. Gibson loves to shoot the three. He'll penetrate. Rise at the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Haswell, and the Broncs come out on the run. Connor Bateson running the point, now to Hamrick. Hamrick back top, out near the volleyball line is Bateson, now to DeGrange, back to Hamrick, top of the key, outside the arc. Spielman looking inside, puts a man on the floor, dribbles down low, ball knocked out of bounds off the Broncs. It'll be Thunder Basin ball. Good ball movement, just a pass that wasn't probably expected.
Yeah, I don't think that he was ready for it. A good look by Haswell, though.
Now Klassen into the front court, working on Beck Haswell. To the free throw line, spins in the paint, kicks it outside for Schilling. Now to Bodie Williams, out top for Braden New. New, back to Williams, picked up there by Hamrick. Bodie goes baseline, ball tipped by Haswell, but goes right to Klassen on the floor. And picked up there by Bateson, and here come the Broncs. Good loose ball pick up by Bateson. Now to Haswell. Haswell has it go through his hands, and the Broncs are on the baseline out of bounds. Another turnover for Sheridan.
That's two early ones for them.
Lady Broncs got the win. It was a big win, 62-41, a 21-point win for Sheridan. Now the Broncs still 0-0 here. Beck Haswell almost with the steal, and ball on the floor. And how can you call a timeout if he doesn't have possession of the ball?
Yeah.
The official gave him possession. We'll keep it right here. But Bodie Williams went down. He didn't have possession. Rory calls timeout. The official gives it to him.
How do you get a timeout without possession of the ball?
Connor Bateson was there. He was picking up the ball.
Yep.
6:41 to go. We do have the quick 30-second timeout by Thunder Basin. And Rory is hot after their 22-point loss to Natrona last night.
Yep, he's giving it to his team right now.
So the Broncs come out they scored a quick 6 points last night at Campbell County. 2 3-pointers, both by Spielman, but they haven't even got a shot off here yet tonight. The inbounds to Bodie Williams. He's picked up there by Hamrick. Into the front court. Hands it off to his brother Gibson. Gibson now to Braden New. Looking to the top of the key for Schilling. Not there, but now we've got it. We've got some sort of a foul underneath. It's going to go on Connor Basin. A hold underneath. So the first foul of the game goes on Sheridan. Gibson inbound. Way out front for Bodie. Williams puts it on the floor. Working on DeGrange. Picks up his dribble now to Klassen. Klassen to Gibson Williams for 3. Short, no good. And Connor Basin goes and gets the rebound. Now to Spielman. Spielman. Little sidestep, baseline runner, and he got it to go.
Nice take.
Garrett Spielman gets the first bucket of the ball game. The Bronx lead 2-0. Now some defense being played by the Bronx. Gibson picks up his dribble, gives it to Bodie. Bodie Williams goes around a screen. Double teamed there. Tries to step through. And he's going to be grabbed and fouled. Boy, the Bronx got a quick grab, and that's Cale Hamrick, his first. But they let Bodie Williams kind of split that double team. He went to the floor, but he was able to get the pass off. Now in the inbounds to Gibson. Now to Braden New. New at the top of the key working on Basin. Now to Williams. Bodie outside the arc. He's going to drive on Cale.
That's good defense.
Now back out front for Gibson. Gibson dribbles it off his foot, but it's picked up there by Bodie, and he'll reset the offense. Bodie working on Cale Hamrick. Now to Klassen. Klassen picked up by Haswell. Out front, good defense by the Bronx. Back to Gibson. Gibson. Little give and go to Schilling. And is it an offensive foul going to be called on Riley Schilling? He caught the ball, turned, and just plowed right into Beck Haswell. So Schilling gets his first. That's the first team foul on Thunder Basin. A little token pressure put on by Braden New. Basin into the front court. Finds Haswell. Looking inside. Beck has got to. He just telegraphed that pass.
There wasn't a white shirt down under the basket.
Jeff Martini is not happy right now with his Bronx. New out front. And another bump and foul going to be called. I think they're going to get Bateson again. That's going to be 2 quick ones on Connor Bateson, and he's going to have to go to the bench. Ty Gilbertson quickly into the ballgame for the Bronx.
I like the aggressiveness, but you got to keep it under control.
You got to play without fouling,
Yep.
So Gibson into the backcourt. Dribbles across half court, working on Ty Gilbertson. Leaves it for Clausen. Clausen, top of the key against Haswell. Now to Bodie Williams. Ball poked away, taken away by Hamrick. Long outlet pass, and no one's going to get to it. Well, the Bronx are playing good defense. They're just, that's what, 3 or 4 turnovers already by Sheridan.
Yep, I've got him for 4 to just 1 turnover for Thunder Basin at this point.
Long inbounds pass to Williams. He'll bring it into the front court. Nate Miner gets ready to check in for the Bronx. Braden New into the base or into the paint. His little floater, no good. Air ball. Rebound to Spielman. Now to Haswell. Hand it back to Spielman. Thought about the 3, but doesn't take it back to Hamrick. Now to DeGrange. Truman for 3. Good. Truman DeGrange. And the Bronx lead 5-0. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're halfway through. Thunder Basin has not yet scored. Bodie Williams kick it out for Gibson Williams for 3. That's good.
Can't leave him open like that.
Nope. He's a freshman, but he shoots like a senior.
Yep.
Back Haswell. Now back out front for DeGrange. Now to Spielman. Top of the key outside the arc. To Haswell. Haswell puts it on the floor. Looking inside. Now back to Truman. Truman between the legs. Drives. Kick it for Hamrick. Hamrick. He'll fire the 3. That's good. Cale Hamrick gets on the board. And the Bronx lead 8-3 with 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Gibson to New. Braden back out front for Gibson Williams for 3. That's good.
DeGrange almost got a finger on that.
Gibson Williams, the freshman, has all 6 points.
Back-to-back three-pointers.
Yep. Now Hamrick working on Bodie Williams along the left wing. Out front now for DeGrange. Now to Spielman outside the angle. And a traveling violation on Garrett Spielman. Subs into the game, Nate Miner and Breck Reed checking in for the Bronx. Also, Tyler Hutton's going to come in. So 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. Bronx lead 8-6. Sloppy start to this one by the Bronx. Breck Reed has the ball. Got almost off his hand, but a traveling violation as Clausen couldn't control it, and once he did, he took an extra step.
The official closest to us didn't call it. It was the guy on the far side that called that.
So Tyler Hutton will inbound right in front of the Bronx bench. 2:41 to go. Again, if you're listening and you're somewhere where you can log in to SheridanMedia.com, you can watch the live stream. Great job by the guys upstairs bringing you all the action. Truman DeGrange, runner, layup, no good. Rebound to the floor is Thunder Basin. He'll throw it out of bounds to the Bronx. Gibson Williams went to the floor to get it. Didn't want to be double teamed there on the floor, so he just got rid of it and he threw it out of bounds. Another turnover for Thunder Basin. Tyler Hutton gets it inbound. Now to Hamrick. Kale tries to go around Bodie Williams. Now to DeGrange. DeGrange at the elbow. Left side to Breck Reed. Breck right down the middle. His runner's no good, and the rebound pulled down by Parker Warner, who's checked into the ballgame. At the other end, Gibson Williams out front for Bodie. Inside for Schilling. Out for Warner. Warner for three, no good. Rebound, Klassen to Bodie Williams for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Truman DeGrange. Boy, Thunder Basin, maybe they're turning into the new Campbell County. They just want to launch threes.
Right.
Out front, DeGrange swinging around side to Hutton. Tyler goes around a screen set by Miner. Miner, I think they like to use him in the post some. Inside DeGrange. At the free throw line, turns, fires off the back iron, no good. Nate Miner, layup, no good. And somebody's fouled. We got a foul underneath on the rebound. I think it's Tyler Hutton picking up the foul. Now Spielman's going to check back into the ballgame, give Cale Hamrick a little bit of a rest. With 1:29 to go here in the quarter, Sheridan leading 8-6. Gibson gets it inbound, working on Breck Reed, now double teamed. He'll get rid of it quickly to Klassen. Klassen into the front court. Stutter steps into the paint. Now back out for Gibson Williams. Williams goes around a screen, spins. He'll fire the three. That's an air ball out of bounds to the Bronx.
And Coach Williams is not happy with his son right now.
Well, he'd hit two in a row.
Sure, but that wasn't a good shot. He was being defended.
Thinking he was a heater there.
Right.
So Truman DeGrange.
Good defense by the Bronx, though.
He'll work it into the front court as he crosses half court. DeGrange working on Bodie Williams. Now to Spielman. Spielman, he's going to drive baseline. Cut off there. Now back out for Truman. Truman fires the three. That's good. Truman DeGrange. He's got 6, and the Bronx lead 11-6. Under a minute to go here in the first. Range scoreboard 11-6 Bronx. Ball poked away from Warner to Bodie Williams. Williams drives, spins inside the paint, up and under on DeGrange, got it off the glass, good. I thought maybe he took an extra step there. 11-8 Bronx, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Breck Reed, boy, Tyler Hutton did a good job of posting up. They didn't get him the ball. Nate Miner working around the out front at the key. Drives baseline, layup no good, but he's fouled.
Nice take.
Good call. And that foul's going to go on Carver Partlow, who's checked into the ballgame for Thunder Basin. 4 fouls on the Bronx, 2 on Thunder. Nate Miner, the sophomore transfer from Buffalo. First free throw is good. And Bodie Williams will check out of the ballgame. But Miner will step to the free throw line. Second one, in and out, no good. A rebound to Josh Clausen. Clausen to Gibson Williams. Out front. And Tyler Hutton's going to get called for the foul. And that's going to put Gibson Williams at the line. So Hutton picks up his second.
Well, the good news is it's only 6.1 seconds left in the quarter, and then those fouls reset.
So Gibson with 6 points in the game will go to the free throw line. He's a 90% free throw shooter, 36 of 40 on the year before this weekend's games.
I'd say if you can avoid it, don't foul that guy.
Right. So Minor will check out. Haswell back into the ball game. And Connor Bateson back in, too, with his 2 fouls.
Wow. I figured he'd sit.
Well,
and most of the second quarter, too, but Coach Martini throwing him back in there.
Williams' second free throw is good. 12-10 Bronx with 6 seconds to go here in the quarter. Bateson with 2, 1, and DeGrange gets it off. Front iron, no good. After 1 quarter of play, it's the Sheridan Bronx 12, Thunder Basin 10. You're listening to Sheridan Bronx basketball on 1410 KWYO. 106.9 FM.
Wearing Sheridan Chevrolet, you'll cruise into these winter months with a fantastic selection of 2024 half-ton Silverados or a family-friendly Suburban. How about an adventurous Tahoe? Sleek Equinox, bold Blazer, a mighty Trax. These new vehicles are on the lot now. You'll also save thousands in rebates on select half-ton Silverados. When you choose Wearing Chevrolet, you're choosing more than just a vehicle. You're choosing to be part of the family. Discover the Waring way of buying a vehicle online, WaringSheridan.com.
Moss Holders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Moss Holders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Moss Holders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Moss Holders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Moss Holders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Bronx and Lady Bronx.
Hello, this is Michelle Manival from the Sports Stop and Foot of the Bighorns, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School as we go to quarter number 2 here this afternoon. Bronx lead Thunder Basin 12-10 going to the second quarter. It'll be Bronx ball inbound along the far sidelines to DeGrange. Truman. Handoff to Hamrick in the high post to Haswell. Now back to Bateson. Bateson looking inside. They had the lob pass in there, but they didn't do it to Hamrick. Got somebody roaming the paint. Now Hamrick has the ball knocked away, taken away. It's going to be a jump ball turnover again for the Bronx.
I've got him for 6 early in the game.
Carver Partlow, Bodie Williams, Gibson Williams, Josh Klassen, and Braden New on the floor for Thunder Basin. Hamrick, Haswell, Bateson, Spielman, and DeGrange for the Bronx. Take away by the Bronx. Bodie Williams turned it over. Connor Bateson to Haswell. Layup no good. Spielman with the putback, and that's good. Garrett Spielman with the bucket.
Way to crash the board.
Here comes Thunder Basin. Into the front court's Bodie Williams. Now to Braden New. New wants to penetrate, spins in the paint, gets a little separation from Truman DeGrange and scores. 14-12, Bronx with the lead. DeGrange, he'll penetrate to the free throw line, back out to Bateson. Now to Spielman. Spielman puts it on the floor. He'll drive, fire, glass, no good. Rebound to Spielman. Long rebound now to Bateson. To DeGrange. DeGrange, layup knocked out of his hand to the Bronx.
Woo! Good hustle by Spielman on his own missed shot to save that down in the corner.
Good effort all the way around. Now Bateson to get it inbound to Hamrick. Hamrick waiting for some help. Drives off the glass. No good. And he was grabbed and fouled on his way to the basket, not on the shot. It'll be out of bounds.
Braden New with the foul.
Fouls on New. Now Bateson again to inbound. Underneath the basket. Looking inside, nothing there. Now to Haswell. He'll hand it off to Spielman. Now to DeGrange. Truman goes and gets it. Now to Bateson. Hamrick quickly down the lane. Off the glass, no good. And a foul on Haswell. Just not a good shot.
No.
The shot selection for the Bronx right now is not very good. Out of control.
Yeah, they're very out of control going into the paint, and they just kind of toss it up there.
Bodie Williams quickly into the front court. Bounce pass to New. Looked underneath. Partlow was not open. Now they back it back out for Williams. Bodie working on Haswell. Spins down the paint. Collects and scores. Bodie Williams ties the game at 14. Bateson. Now to DeGrange, back to Bateson. Swing it around to Hamrick. Hamrick assessing the offense here. Kale. Around Partlow for three, no good. Rebound to Williams. Here comes Bodie. Bodie falls down.
Kept his dribble.
He still doesn't look 100% on that knee, does he?
I don't think so. He's a little gimpy out there.
But I guess he's still good enough to play at 80% maybe. And now off the, oh my goodness, Mike Maloney. That foul on Connor Bateson. And
wow. That's all I'm going to say.
He's the official. He gets to make the calls.
Yep.
So Klassen will inbound. That's the third on Bateson. Gibson Williams will go and get it. The Bronx have not trailed, but they are tied right now at 14. Gibson Williams stops his dribble. Working on Tanner Hamrick. Now to Bodie Williams. He'll fire the long three off the back iron. No good. Rebound to Haswell. Haswell picks up his dribble. Now to DeGrange. Gives it off to Spielman. Spielman wants to go right down the lane, and
they're going to count it.
Count the bucket, and he was fouled. Great job by Spielman. Gives the Bronx back the lead. Foul on Bodie Williams, I do believe, his first. Spielman will go to the free throw lane. He's got 6 points in the game with a chance to make it 7. Free throw good. 17-14, Bronx with the lead. Trip Birchfield now into the game for Thunder Basin. Out to Gibson. Gibson will fire the three. That's good. Man, you cannot leave him open. Ties it at 17. He's got 9. He's got 11 points in the ball game. He's the leading scorer for either team. Lob pass inside, and Haswell had his arm grabbed by Riley Schilling. That'll be the second on Schilling. Third team foul. It'll be the Bronx ball underneath their own basket as Tanner Hamrick will inbound.
Not sure the Bronx are trying to dump it down inside, and it hasn't worked for a quarter and a half. But they've made some threes, so.
Haswell gets it in. Ball's knocked away by Partlow off the foot of Hamrick and out of bounds to Thunder Basin. And now Nate Miner's going to check back into the ballgame for the Bronx. Haswell's going to sit down. And to get Williams. Now to the other Williams. Now to Partlow. Partlow looked down low, nothing there to Klassen. Klassen wants the three, doesn't take it, drives, penetrates down the lane. His jumper's good. And his first two of the ballgame, he averages 14.7. Thunder Basin has their first lead of the ballgame, 19-17. Truman, DeGrange to Spielman. Spielman fires the three, that's long, no good. Rebound to Tanner Hamrick. Hamrick is...
And he's fouled.
Hamrick got the offensive rebound, the sophomore Hamrick, and Bodie Williams picks up his second foul, and Tanner will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Tanner Hamrick, 4 of 8 from the free throw line in varsity games, and that one doesn't even catch iron. Wow. He'll have one more free throw.
Little nerves.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a whole lot. He doesn't get a whole lot of minutes, so he's just getting Just getting warmed up. There you go.
Second one is good. He matches his 50%, and the Bronx trail by 1, 19-18. Clausen spins around Spielman, and boy, Josh Clausen, nice move. And it's a 3-point Thunder Basin lead, their biggest lead of the game. Hamrick, left wing outside the arc. Goes around. Spielman now kicks it out to Nate Miner. Nate Miner drive, baseline, gets up and underneath. Got it! And the foul. Nice move by Nate Miner.
Wow, the old up and under. Great job, Nate.
And foul on Carver Partlow. That's his second personal. So Nate Miner will go to the free throw line. And his free throw in and out and no good. Man, the Bronx are struggling from the free throw line. They trail by 1 with 3:23 to go here in the first half. Bodie Williams on Hamrick. Now to Gibson. Gibson right down the lane. Oh my goodness, they say they got him on the head. Tanner, I don't know, is it Tanner Hamrick? No, they're going to get Spielman.
Yep.
And now Williams back to the free throw line to shoot a couple more. Free throw good. Braden New back into the ballgame for Thunder. 22-20. Make it 23-20. Thunder Basin with a 3-point lead. 3:13 to go here in the first half. Tanner Hamrick into the front court. To DeGrange. Truman thought about the three, backs it back out. In the corner to Miner. Miner looking inside, nothing there. He'll go into the paint, turn, go up and under, no good. Rebound, Spielman, and he's fouled. Good follow by Garrett Spielman.
Yep.
Foul on Braden New. So Garrett Spielman to the free throw line. He's got 7 points here in the first half.
And that's 5 team fouls on the Bolts, so Sheridan will be shooting on any foul here on out.
Garrett, a 65% free throw shooter, makes the first. Bronx trail by 2 on the range scoreboard, 23-21. With another free throw coming for Garrett. Second free throw off the iron, no good, and the rebound to Bodie Williams. 2:45 to go here in the half. Bronx down by 2. Gibson Williams working on Hamrick. Now to Partlow. Partlow swings it around to Bodie Williams out front. Thought about the deep three, doesn't take it. Drives on Miner into the paint, right around and spins and scores.
Boy, Bodie Williams can get whatever he wants at this point.
He's just more physical than Sheridan's defenders on him.
Yep. And he's just using that physicality to get right to the rim.
Bronx down by 4. DeGrange. High post to Miner. Back out Spielman. Spielman picks up his dribble now to Tanner Hamrick. Tanner. He'll step back, fire the three. That's good. Tanner Hamrick.
Nice shot.
He's got 4. Those are bonus points for the Bronx. 25-24. They trail by 1. High post, Clausen to Gibson out front. Goes around a screen, picked up by Miner. Williams puts his hand, and he traveled. He slipped and traveled with it.
Yep, he tried to jump stop, and his feet just slid.
You know, Tanner Hamrick averages 0.7 points a game, and he's got 4 here in the first half. Those are bonus points.
We'll take it.
He's having to play a little bit more because of
foul trouble.
Connor Bateson's foul trouble. But he will go to the bench now as Haswell and Ty Gilbertson into the ballgame for the Bronx. Miner now up front for Hamrick, swinging around DeGrange. He'll fire the three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Thunder Basin. 1:25 to go in the half. Bronx trail by 1, 25-24. Bodie Williams hands it off to Partlow. Back to Williams. Out top, Clausen. Josh fires the three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Partlow. He traveled with it. No call to Williams. Williams gets to the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, foul on Clausen.
I thought there maybe should have been an offensive foul on Bodie. He's using that chicken wing and just, I guess nowadays they call it bully ball. So he's just bullying his way right to the rim.
You bet.
And do it until they call you for it, right?
So Truman DeGrange is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. With 1:02 remaining, Bronx trail by 1. First free throw's good. Truman DeGrange, an 87% free throw shooter. Spielman back in. Minor will go to the bench for the Bronx.
Good minutes for Nate.
Second free throw by DeGrange is good. He's got 8 points here in the first half. And the Bronx back up by 1, 26-25. We're under a minute to go here in the half. Williams bullying his way again into the paint. He lowered his shoulder and then he traveled with it.
He's trying to do too much.
Parker Warner into the ball game. Williams is going to come out on the defensive end of the floor.
I think
and Rory Williams is, boy, he has given the officials the works. He thought that was a foul on Sheridan before the travel. Hamrick now to Haswell. Back to Kale. Kale dribbles into the corner. Haswell thought about the 3. Looked inside. That's off a hand of Thunder Basin out of bounds. Haswell looking for the shovel pass. And it was tipped away. Gilbertson gets it into the corner to Spielman, back to DeGrange. Truman thought about the 3, doesn't take it. Works the ball around to Gilbertson. Gilbertson, he'll penetrate baseline. Out front for Haswell. Haswell right down the lane to the layup, no good. Spielman with the follow, no good. Got his own rebound, turns, fires, again, no good. Got it again, and he's fouled.
Wow.
Garrett Spielman working his
tail off.
buns off
yes.
to score for the Bronx.
Wow. 3 or 4 offensive rebounds
If you're watching on the Shared Media live stream, Garrett Spielman, I mean, he had his hand on 3 or 4 different balls, got a couple putback attempts, just kept working hard. Finally, the foul pays off. But he misses the front end of the free throw, the 2.
And I think that Coach Rory Williams, I think he's doing like offense, defense with his son Bodie.
Absolutely.
I think he's a little bit hindered by that knee on the defensive end, but he's not a liability on the offensive end.
10.8 seconds. Spielman's second free throw attempt is good. And Garrett's got 9, and the Bronx lead by 2. 27-25 with 10.8 seconds left here in the first half.
Oh, good. Oh
boy.
Who was that?
Tanner Hamrick had his hand on the loose ball. Bodie Williams, again, bullying his way in. And an up and down travel with 1.1 seconds left as Tripp Burtsfield, the official says he went up and down. He thought he kept at least 1 foot on the ground. It happened on the far side of the court. So
Bodie Williams was asking for an explanation from the official, and I don't think he liked what he was told.
Hamrick at the gun, no good. And we go to the half. The Bronx lead it by 2, 27-25. Kind of a sloppy first half for the Bronx. But they do come back from 4 points down at 1 point to take the 2-point lead. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Sheridan Bronx basketball on 1410 KWYO at 106.9 FM.
One good play can improve a team's chance of winning the game. And when executed properly over and over again, that play can take a team far. One good decision when you get behind the wheel can do the same. Approximately half of the people who lose their lives on Wyoming roads each year were not wearing a seatbelt. Stay in the game, Wyoming. Buckle up every time you get in your vehicle. It's a winning play. This message brought to you by WYDOT.
At First Northern Bank of Wyoming, we appreciate our veterans. Homes can be dreams. That's why we proudly offer VA home loans with our heroes' dreams in mind. Hi, this is Cheyenne Panetta, mortgage loan originator at First Northern Bank of Wyoming. Our VA home loans are underwritten locally and allow for no down payment and no monthly mortgage insurance. Come see our local mortgage experts to help you every step of the way. We are in the Exchange Building located at 36 North Gould Street, or call us at 673-HOME to get started today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 197407.
Wake up and smell the coffee, lovers. McDonald's in Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette are bringing back the McCafe menu magic. delightful espresso drinks and coffees. Whether you crave the warmth of a hot cappuccino or caramel cappuccino, mochas, lattes, iced coffees, and more, you can order your McCafe coffee right from the McDonald's app using mobile order and pay for a quick pickup. Your mornings just got a whole lot better with McDonald's McCafe because, hey, good days start with a great cup of coffee. It's back.
Even though it's chilly outside, we feel the warmth of this community. Hi, this is Elizabeth.
JT.
And Addison from EBIA Hearing and Sound.
We are excited to share that Addison Dempsey, our new doctor of audiology, is now accepting patients.
We offer comprehensive care in our evaluations and technology offerings, and we look forward to helping you reconnect with your loved ones. EBIA Hearing and Sound, 1273 Coffeen Avenue, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Planning a project that requires block, brick, or stone? You need to contact the folks at Thompson Master Masons. They have the largest selection of brick and stone in town and 38 years of experience behind their work. Chances are, if it can be done, they've done it. Let Thompson's help you choose the best application for your specific project, residential or commercial. Give Thompson Master Masons a call, 672-7971, or stop by their showroom at 135 East 11th Street.
Rooting for the home team is the Wyoming way, and the banks of Buffalo, Gillette, and Sheridan are the 307's biggest fans. Banking with us means you're doing more than ever to support school sports because your money stays right here in our community. We're proud to recognize our hard-working athletes with youth sponsorships, and the local difference means the familiar faces you know and trust for your banking needs are the same ones cheering with you up in the stands. BuffaloFed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to your family's health care, everybody's needs are different. You might be under stress from work. Your daughter needs a physical, while your youngest needs immunizations. One Health is the one place where the whole family can receive integrated care. That's primary health care, mental health services, chronic care management, and more. Because at One Health, our integrated approach takes care of the whole you and your whole family. Learn more at onechc.org/integrated.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
Hi there, this is Jim and Chosby with Stiefel Financial. You're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker with you here at half. The Broncs lead Thunder Basin 27-25 as we are at the half. And joining us is Lady Broncs head coach Ryan Sullivan. And Coach, nice job bouncing back. You know, obviously last night probably weren't real happy with the turnovers, but it's never an easy place to play over in Campbell County.
Yeah.
But great job bouncing back today, and they played hard at all facets of the game today.
Yeah, we started slow yesterday at Campbell. We spotted them as like a 12-2 lead at the beginning of the game, and was really encouraged by our urgency to come out tonight. I think we jumped out 8-0 or 10-0 or something like that tonight. We've had a tough time getting going the last couple of games, and to begin the game, and tonight wasn't the case. I thought our girls were ready to play today and eager to bounce back from yesterday, like you said. So really, really encouraged by it.
I thought Addie Pendergast, your senior, who obviously hasn't played a lot of varsity minutes until this year, she really got things kind of going for you offensively tonight, just handling the ball and keeping things in perspective and working against what Thunder was giving you.
Yeah, she's incredibly smart. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. She's going to Stanford. She's a really bright kid, really talented kid. We're able to play at the pace we want to play at because Addie gets us going in that, right? We get a defensive rebound. We end up possession. We get out in transition. And Addie just it's really hard to rebound against us offensively because you got to commit to defensive transition just because Addie puts pressure on people with the ball. So, yeah, she just gets us. She makes the right reads. You know, she's averaging. Last night she had 4 or 5 assists and 1 turnover. That's a difference maker for us. And not even scoring the basketball. What she did tonight, she makes people wrong a lot defensively, right? Like people are in a bad spot, and she makes them pay by making the correct read. So encouraged by that too.
It doesn't hurt that she can run an 11.5-second 100 either.
No, not at all.
The other things that teams are scouting you on now, obviously they're probably wanting to take away Ali Lagaki down low. They're wanting to take away your freshman Mesa Haniff down low. They're seeing a lot of double teams, and that's where Adeline can get open. If you've got a three-headed monster there with scoring, I don't think defenses can really take away all three.
Well, we saw a boxing one tonight for the first time all season.
Yep.
Base guarding Adeline and sitting in the zone at the elbows in the two blocks, and we drew something up at halftime because we had never installed anything for that because we didn't know what that was going to look like. So that was good for us to see. The kids, they ran our set that we wanted to run against that, and then they got out of it after that. Thunder got out of the box one after that. So it's nice to be able to make adjustments on the fly and see those things happen in real time and be able to be prepared for that down the road.
Good to get a split here to open the quadrant season. Obviously, you're 1-1 in the quadrant. You'll go to Natrona, and then you step out of conference again next Saturday. Finally, good to get another home game, though, huh?
Yeah, we're tough out at home, man. We play well here. We played a really good Buffalo team here a couple weeks ago and scored the ball pretty well against them. Scored 72, I think, that night. And scoring in the over 60 points tonight. We just play really well at home, and so it's a good thing regionals are here because our region's a bear again.
Oh boy, there's going to be a couple teams from our region that are really good teams that are going to be left home.
Yeah.
So. Well, Coach Sullivan, again, a good job tonight. The girls played great, and obviously great to get a win.
Thanks, Shane. Go Bronx.
Head Coach Ryan Sullivan joining us here at the half. We'll take another quick break. When we come back, we'll take a look at first half scoring. The Sheridan Bronx leading at halftime, 27-25. We're back with more Bronx basketball here on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Mobile banking is a terrific service with numerous features, and Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union has it. With the Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union mobile banking app, use your smartphone for remote deposit, transferring money, paying bills, making loan payments, and more. Take a picture of a check and deposit it into your account. Mobile banking is fantastic at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union, 141 South Gould, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Shane Parker and Ryan Parker alongside for Bronx basketball action. Again, join us on our live web stream as well as you can go to SheridanMedia.com and check out the live video of this afternoon's contest as well. Taking a look at first half scoring for Thunder Basin. Basically one guy, Gibson Williams, the freshman who averages 18.8 points a game. He had 13 points in the first half, 6 points for his brother Bodie, 4 points for Josh Clausen, and 2 points for Braden New to round out the scoring for Thunder Basin. For the Bronx, they were led in scoring by Garrett Spielman. He had 9. 8 points for Truman DeGrange, 4 points for Tanner Hamrick, 3 points apiece for Nate Miner, and a 2 point for Cale Hamrick. So 5 guys score for the Bronx, 4 for Thunder Basin in that first half, and it'll be Bronx ball as we start the second half.
Yeah, I think that the Bronx, they really tried to get it deep down inside, and it just wasn't working. So we'll see, and I think they got to defend the arc a little bit better in this half.
Absolutely. So Connor Bateson back on the floor for the Bronx after those two quick the 2 fouls quickly. So he'll play a lot here in the second half, hopefully. Spielman goes right around Clausen. Layup good. Garrett Spielman now with 11. He's in double digits in the Bronx. Lead by 4, 29-25. Braden New to the top of the key for Clausen. Clausen wants to spin around.
Good
Haswell. Good Haswell now to Bodie Williams. Back to Clausen. Clausen stops, picks up his dribble. Now to New. New. He'll fire the long 3. That's good. Boy, Braden New answers. And it's a 1-point Bronx lead, 29-28. Braden New averages 11 points a game for Thunder Basin. He's got 5 here in this one. Haswell spins. Kicks it out. Bateson. He'll fire the 3. Good. Connor Bateson.
Good answer for Connor.
Good inside out.
Yeah, great look by Haswell.
Went inside to Haswell, kicked it back out for the 3 for Bateson. Under 7 to go here in the third. A double team. Bodie Williams able to corral the pass. Now to New. New looking inside, and the ball's kicked by DeGrange. It'll be Thunder ball. 6:44 to go here in the third. 32-28 Bronx by 4. Clausen to inbound along the sideline. Out front for Gibson Williams. Gibson to his brother Bodie. Right wing outside the arc. Thought he traveled. Now gives it to Williams. Gibson working on DeGrange. Stops, goes behind the back. Now to Bodie. Bodie, his runner off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound, falls down, and taken away by Truman DeGrange. Truman, now to Basin. Well, I don't know if it's a slick floor down there or what is going on, but everyone's on the floor underneath the Thunder Basin basket. Hamrick, bounce pass, Haswell.
Good look,
what a good, yeah, what a great look. Haswell gets his first bucket of the ball game, and the Bronx lead by 6. 34-28. Gibson. Williams out front for New. New wants to penetrate on Bateson. He'll kick it outside for Clausen to Bodie Williams. Bodie's going to drive far baseline. He's double teamed along the baseline. Timeout, Thunder Basin. 5:45 to go. We'll keep it right here. It's just it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take timeout as well. You're listening to Bronx Basketball on 1410 KWYO 106.9 FM.
Moss Holders Design Center proudly supports our young student athletes in Sheridan County. Being a member of a successful team takes determination, a strong work ethic, and great leadership. It's those qualities that have defined Moss Holders over the last 115 years in Sheridan. We're proud of the Moss Holders legacy, and we're proud of our local athletes and coaches. Let the talented and hardworking staff at Moss Holders help you with your next furniture purchase or design project. Moss Holders wishes each and every team the best of luck this season. Go Bronx and Lady Bronx.
This is Kent Sherwood with Sheridan Physical Therapy, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Coach Martini's done visiting with his team. Rory Williams, the Thunder Basin coach, still having some words for his crew. Bronx, boy, they've 7-3 outscoring Thunder Basin here in the third quarter so far.
The Bronx have done a really good job this third quarter finding the open guy for good open looks.
Inbounds, high to Clausen. He'll go off the glass, and that's good over the top of DeGrange. Kind of a little bit of a mismatch there. Clausen's got 6. Haswell underneath for Bateson. Bateson spinning inside on New. Hangs, in and out, no good. Rebound, Braden New. Here comes Thunder Basin.
He took that away from Haswell. Good look by Basin.
Around a screen and a foul on Garrett Spielman. That's his second. So Clausen will
same
inbound.
officials as the first game, and they were letting everything go in that girls' game. Now they're calling any little thing possible. But that's okay.
Clausen back to Williams. He'll fire the long three, short, no good. DeGrange with the rebound, and here comes the Bronx. At the other end, Bateson for 3, no good. Rebound off the backboard. Haswell was trying to save it, but it hit the backside of the backboard.
So it's out of bounds.
Williams inbound to New. New drives on DeGrange, and they're going to call a foul on Truman DeGrange. Well, it's the second team foul on the Bronx. Williams inbounds to Clausen, hands it back to Gibson. Bounce pass into the post for Clausen, turn around, no good. Rebound, DeGrange, and here come the Bronx. Boy, he thought about the long outlet to Kale. Now to Haswell. Haswell out top to Bateson, and Bateson, a blocking foul going to be called on Riley Schilling. Boy, that was like linebacker on running back there, wasn't it?
Yeah. And Schilling, I think, got the worst of it, and he's quite a bit bigger than Connor.
Oh, boy, absolutely. Connor out front for Spielman. Off the inbounds. Swing it around for Bateson. Back to Spielman. Garrett drives on the floor. Now out front, Haswell. Quickly, skip pass. Hamrick for three, no good. Rebound to Haswell. Out front, DeGrange. DeGrange left open for three, good. Truman DeGrange. And the Bronx lead by 7.
Gosh, he's got such a pretty left-handed shot.
Well, I just thought that Clausen just traveled.
There you go.
Now a takeaway by Bateson. Long outlet for Spielman. Bounce pass. Hamrick. Layup good. And he's fouled.
Great job by the Bronx. They get the turnover on one end. They were patient enough, let it happen, and they get the foul.
Clausen with the foul. Subs into the game. Partlow and Burtsfield into the game for Thunder Basin. Cale Hamrick with 4. He'll have a free throw to try to make it 5 and give the Bronx a 10-point lead. Free throw, no good. Boy, the Bronx are struggling from the free throw line.
Just rolled off.
Hamrick working on Bodie Williams. And now an offensive foul on Riley Schilling. Absolutely. He stuck out his knee on the screen and just hooked Cale Hamrick.
And Coach Roy Williams is telling them, hey, man, you can't be mad at that.
Right.
Don't do that.
That's his 4th personal foul, so he's got to sit. 3:48 remaining here in the third. Bateson gets it inbound. And he'll work it across half court. Set up the Bronx in the offense to Nate Miner. Miner now to Hamrick. Right wing outside the arc. He'll dribble to the top to Connor. Looking down low, nothing there. Now to Truman DeGrange. He'll fire the three. Short, no good. Rebound. Ooh. Battled for and taken away by Bodie Williams. Bodie off to Burtsfield. He'll fire the three. That's long, no good. And a long rebound. Boy, those are long arms, aren't they?
They
by
are.
Clausen. Down low, Partlow, good. Carver Partlow gets his first bucket of the ball game, and that makes it a 7-point Bronx lead. 39-32 with 3:05 to go in the third. DeGrange. Bateson, right wing, baseline, shoved out of bounds, but he was able to get it off to Spielman for three. Oh. No good. Rebound to the Bronx. Out of bounds off of Partlow.
That was a good look by Bateson to find Spielman open, and he just overshot
I thought Bateson completely got pushed out of bounds along the baseline. High post to Nate Miner. Looking down low, Spielman. Layup, good!
Good look by Nate Miner.
And Spielman's got 13, and the Bronx back up by 9. Bateson working on Gibson Williams, now to Partlow. Partlow to Bodie Williams. Bodie puts it on the floor, hands it off to Clausen. Clausen wants to penetrate. Thought he traveled underneath Partlow to Burtsfield for 2. That's good.
That was a nice
Burtsfield.
Nice mid-range jump shot right there.
Lost art of the mid-range jump shot. DeGrange crosses half court. Now to Bateson. Connor picks up his dribble. Now hands it off to Hamrick. Cale right down the baseline, or right down the paint. No good. Rebounding to Williams. Here comes Gibson into the front court. Stops it. Wanted the three. Doesn't take it. Passes the ball to his brother Bodie. Now Hamrick. Ball taken away by DeGrange. DeGrange quickly out front. Layup. Good. Truman DeGrange.
He's having a great third quarter, isn't he?
And the Bronx again by 9. Gibson. Layup no good. Rebound wrestled for. And it's gonna be a jump ball.
And it'll be Bolt's ball. Good hustle, though, by Bateson, man. He is playing hard. Even though he's got those 3 fouls, he is playing hard.
So Thunder to inbound. Clausen working on, spins right there on DeGrange, but
nice
DeGrange poked it away, and Spielman comes up with the loose ball, and he's going to be not fouled.
Wow.
Wow. But the Bronx keep possession. Miner.
And he'll shoot
and a
two.
blocking foul And that's going to be called on Burksfield.
A little sloppy here towards the end.
Yes. Nate Miner will go to the free throw line. The Broncs have really struggled from the free throw line. They were 7 of 11 in the first half. They've missed both attempts here in the third quarter, but Miner fixes that right there, and the Broncs lead by 10. 1:16 to go here in the third, 44-34. Nate Miner with one more free throw coming. Fires it. It's no good. Rebound to Partlow. And here comes Burtsfield. Burtsfield quickly. He'll back it out. Give it off to Williams. Gibson between the legs. Kicks it out for Burtsfield. Looking in the post, nothing there. Now back to Williams. Now into the post for Clausen. Clausen in the paint, turns, fires, got it. Josh Clausen has 8 points in the ball game, and it's a Bronx 8-point lead. Under 45 seconds to go here in the third. Haswell. Skip pass. Spielman for three. That's going to be short. No good. Rebound. Haswell kicks it for DeGrange. Three. No good. Haswell again. Rebound to Spielman off his face, out of bounds.
Doggone. Haswell is working so hard on the rebounding.
Spielman just wasn't ready for the pass.
Yep.
31.8 seconds to go here in the third. Bronx by 8. 44-36. Williams. Cross half court to the top of the key. High post to Clausen. Clausen spins, fires, no good. Rebound, DeGrange. Long outlet pass, Nate Miner. Miner spins, reverse layup, good.
Good look by DeGrange. Miner was wide open down under the basket.
Nate Miner with 6 points. At the end of the first half, the shot is no good, and the Bronx lead by 10, 46-36. You're listening to Bronx Basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Have you been in to see Sheridan YO Sports Cards yet? It's the spot to get your hands on incredible sports cards and memorabilia. Sheridan's premier spot for buying cards. All major sports cards, including fighting, wrestling, Pokemon, and even racing. These guys have hobby boxes for the serious collectors and packs for those getting started. Graded slabs from PSA, SGC, and if you have a big card to grade, talk to the guys to have your card submitted to PSA. Family friendly and located inside Sheridan Stationery Books and Gifts, 535 North Main, open 7 days a week.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number one in a number two business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back. After 3 complete quarters, the Bronx lead by 10, 46-36. With the fourth quarter remaining, Breck Reed into the game. He'll hand it to Truman DeGrange as the Bronx start this fourth quarter with the ball. Looking down low, Spielman. Spielman turns, fires, no good. Rebound to Clausen. Tanner Hamrick in the ball game for the Bronx, along with Miner, Breck Reed, and Truman DeGrange. Long three, no good. Spielman with the rebound as Bodie Williams fired the long three. Long outlet now for Breck Reed. Breck, bounce pass, high post, Nate Miner. Miner turns, fires, got it. Nate Miner. He's got 8 points in the ball game after he had double digits last night. Now Clausen, high post, backs Spielman down, fires, good. Josh Clausen.
Clausen's kind of taking over for the Bolts right now.
He's got
in this
10.
Half.
Yeah, he's got 10. Average is 14.
The Williams brothers really haven't done much in this half. But Clausen has picked it up.
Neither of them have scored. Foul on Bodie Williams. That'll be his third, a pushing foul to start this fourth quarter. 7:02 remaining in this ballgame. Bronx by 10, 48-38. DeGrange dumps it down low. Hamrick in the paint. Fires, got it. Boy, he just didn't really have an angle, but somehow he got it to go. Clausen into the front court. Has nobody in front of him. He'll just drive, and he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket on Cale Hamrick. They're going to give him 2 shots. Hamrick's second personal. Clausen will go to the free throw line for the first time today. Clausen, a 66% free throw shooter. As the Bronx lead by 12, and the first free throw no good. Braden New out. Gibson Williams back in. Riley Schilling also back in for Thunder with his 4 fouls. Second free throw is good by Clausen. He's got 11, and the Bronx lead by 11. 6:40 to go here in the ball game. DeGrange into the front court to Minor. Nate stops, fires the 3. Good! Nate Minor for 3.
And Coach Martini wanted a foul on that 3 because Minor landed on his backside.
Right. 53-39. The Bronx starting to extend this lead. Bodie Williams all the way around. Layup, no good. He blew the layup.
Good defense by Cale Hamrick just to make him alter that shot a bit.
Breck Reed, he'll come into the front court. Hand it to Minor. Minor working on Bodie Williams. Again, fouled, no call. Minor layup, good. Nate Minor's taking over in the fourth quarter.
He's got like the last 7 for the Bronx.
Bodie Williams inside the paint, outside to Tripp. Birchfield now to Gibson Williams. He'll fire the 3, long, no good. Rebound, out of bounds to the to the Bolts.
Yep.
Haswell, Bateson, and Spielman back into the ball. Hey, everybody better give Nate Minor a heck of a hand. He just worked his tail off there for a few minutes.
Yep, great job.
He's got 13 points in the game to lead the Bronx. Spielman has 13 as well. Clausen on Haswell, fires, blocked by Spielman. Schilling able to corral it. Right to Varner. Now to Clausen, spins, blocked out of there by Spielman again. Out of bounds to the Bolts. Well, good defense by the Bronx.
Well, Garrett Spielman's about 11 feet tall with his wingspan.
Bronx now lead by 16.
Gosh, he's got those long arms.
Shot put up by Thunder, no good. Rebound, Spielman. Here comes DeGrange. Cross half court, back to Spielman, back to Bateson. Connor. He'll work on Gibson Williams. Now to Haswell. Haswell out front, top of the key to Spielman. Hand it off to Bateson. Bateson.
And the Bronx can just be patient at this point.
Absolutely. Truman DeGrange into the paint. Turns, spins, layup off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Clausen. Gibson Williams drives, stops, fires, and he's fouled on the shot.
I think Spielman got him.
Yep, absolutely. So Garrett Spielman will pick up his 3rd personal foul, and Gibson Williams will go to the free throw line. He had 13 in the first half. He has yet to score here in the second half. But he will have a couple free throws here. First one is good. And the Bronx lead by 15. And Nate Minor's going to check back in. Boy, he was offense galore there for the Bronx. Second win by Gibson Williams, no good. The rebound tipped out by Thunder, and Hamrick was able to come down with it. Now to Bateson, to DeGrange, Truman. He'll just back things out to the back corner and make someone come and guard him. Now Bateson. Connor, he'll drive on Birchfield, down the lane, no
just
good.
Short.
Shot was short. Bodie Williams with the rebound. Bodie to Birchfield. Now to Williams. Gibson, he'll fire the corner 3, no good. Rebound to Truman. Truman, long outlet for Hamrick, and the ball is off his hands, turned over back to Thunder Basin. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 3 for Partlow is good. 12-point Sheridan lead. They led by as many as 16. Truman DeGrange. Haswell. Drive baseline. Kick it out for DeGrange for three. No good. Rebound. Saved to DeGrange. Inside. Spielman. Up off the glass. No good. Tip. No good by Hamrick. Tip again. No good by Hamrick. Now Spielman. Spielman fires. No good. Long rebound. Pulled out by Haswell. And then somebody calls a timeout. It's
Coach
the Bronx.
Martini.
The Bronx had 6 or 7 rebounds right there.
Couldn't get it.
The Bronx lead by 12, 55-43 with 3:22 to go here in the ballgame. We'll take timeout as well. We're back with more right after this.
First Federal Bank and Trust presents the return of Dining for a Cause at Smith Alley Brewing on Monday, January 22nd from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Our goal is to support local restaurants and nonprofits. On January 22nd, help us support the incredible work of the Sheridan Foster Parent Exchange.
First Federal will match the restaurant's proceeds from that day up to $10,000.
Dining for a Cause, Monday, January 22nd at Smith Alley Brewing, with proceeds benefiting Sheridan Foster Parent Exchange.
Dining for a Cause presented by
First Federal Bank and Trust.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. The Sheridan Bronx lead by 12, 55-43 with 3:22 left here in this ball game. They led by 2 at halftime. They led by 10 at the end of the third quarter, and they've extended that to as many as 16 here in the fourth. It'll be Bronx basketball along the far sideline. They'll get into the back court to Basin, and they're going to grab and foul him.
Is Thunder Basin going to start fouling with 3:20 left in the ball game?
They can't get the ball back. I mean, the Sheridan can just play pass because there's no one-on-ones. So there's only 2-shot fouls.
So they've got 3 more fouls to give.
Yeah, they're going to try to get to that 5. Birtsfield now to Basin, and now Birtsfield fouls him again.
That'll be 3 on him.
And so the Bronx will have it out of bounds again. And Connor Bateson's bleeding he's got a bloody nose. And so we're going to have a sub, Cale Hamrick, back into the ball game. And we really don't have a true point guard. And now a foul on Parker Warner. So Rory Williams just must think he's going to try to extend this game a little bit, try to get Sheridan to the free throw line, and hopefully they can miss. I've not seen this strategy from anyone yet this year. Now they'll play it out. They won't foul here because they are at 14 fouls. Now to Haswell. To Minor. And maybe that's who you want. He shoots a pretty good free throw. Now to DeGrange. DeGrange out front, Hamrick. Bronx just kind of playing keep away. Now settling it down. DeGrange out to Spielman. Bronx just kind of in a stall, not in any hurry. Now to Haswell. And Haswell's going to be grabbed and fouled. And maybe that's finally who they wanted to foul. As Beck Haswell, he's a 60% free throw shooter. Haswell has 2 points in the ball game, and he'll go shoot 2. Bodie Williams picks up his 4th. So Haswell will step up to the free throw line, looking to extend this 12-point lead for the Bronx. First one, back iron, no good. So maybe the strategy will pay off a little bit.
I think it's too little too late.
Yeah. 2:42 to go here in the ballgame. Bronx by 12, 55-43. Second free throw, short, no good. Rebound to Sheridan. Actually, they're going to call a rebounding foul on the Bronx.
On Spielman.
That's his 4th. So Garrett's going to have to be careful. With 2:40 remaining, Tanner Hamrick going to check in for Nate Minor. DeGrange steals the inbounds pass. And the Bronx they'll play keep away again. Back to Haswell. Now to Spielman. Garrett Looking for a backdoor cutter. Nothing there. Now finds Tanner Hamrick. The shot blocked by Clausen. And here comes Thunder Basin. Oh! The ball stolen by Spielman. He'll go up. Layup no good. And a foul on the rebound. Are you kidding me? So Cale Hamrick with the foul. That's the fourth team foul.
Spielman isn't happy about that, but he's not directing his comments at the official. He's looking away but making comments. Oh, and DeGrange almost soloed again, but they're going to get him for the ticky-tack little foul.
Wow, and now everyone's shooting free throws both ways.
Yep.
So DeGrange picks up his second. Halftime score, this is one that was kind of surprises me. Wyoming leading Nevada 44-37 at the half.
And that's in the AA down in Laramie.
Yes. Warner's free throw no good, so everyone's missing free throws here in the fourth quarter. Nate Miner back in, Tanner Hamrick will sit.
Tanner's played some good minutes tonight.
He has. Second free throw by Warner is good, and it's an 11-point Bronc lead. And now a foul by Warner, and Hamrick's going to go to the free throw line. We're going to have a free throw contest for the next 2 minutes and 14 seconds. First free throw by Cale is good. Cale now has 7 in the ballgame. The Bronx back up by 12. And he will have another free throw. If you're looking for something to do tonight, Sheridan Hawks against the Butte Irish. Game 2 of a 2-game set at the M&M Center tonight. 7:30 is when the puck drops. Hamrick's second free throw is good. The Hawks got an overtime 3-2 win last night over Butte. Williams, layup, and a foul on Connor Bateson. And now Williams will go to the free throw line.
Oh, and that's just his fourth.
Yep.
He played a long time, a long stretch with 3 fouls.
So now Gibson Williams, he's got 14 points in the ball game. Just 1 in the second half. Free throw, no good. He's missed 2 in a row. Now Nate Miner in for Haswell.
Offense for defense.
Absolutely. He's a 90% free throw shooter. I bet he makes this one.
And he's missed 2 in a row.
This one's true. And the Bronx lead by 12. Now DeGrange. DeGrange. And he's grabbed and fouled. Got a timeout before the foul, I think. Is that what?
Nope, she called a foul.
Timeout, Sheridan.
Okay, they did get a timeout.
So the two officials conferred. He said his whistle was before the foul whistle. So the timeout's granted. 2:02, we'll keep it right here. Set the scene, 2:02 remaining here in the fourth. Bronx lead by 12. A lot of missed free throws here in the fourth quarter.
By both teams.
The Bronx are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Thunder Basin, 2, 4, 6, 8. They are 4 of 8.
Wow.
From the free throw line. And they were 4 of 4 in the first half. So 8 of 12 in the game for them. And the Bronx are 10 of 17, I do believe, from the free throw line.
That charity stripe seems to be the bug for the girls and the boys at this point. But nonetheless, the Bronx are up by 12.
Bateson inbounds. Now to Miner. And Miner's grabbed and fouled. I think, are they going to get Burtsfield? They are. His fourth this quarter.
Doing the dirty work.
And Nate Miner will go to the free throw line. First one, no good.
And the woes continue.
And Jeff Martini is just shaking his head. Minor has 14 points in the ballgame. Looking for one more to make it a 13-point game. Second free throw, in and out, no good. And a foul.
Yep. They call a hold on Clausen. Yep.
Absolutely. So I think that'll be 3 on Clausen, and now Spielman will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
At this rate, we might not be able to make it to the hockey game.
Yeah, that's an hour from now, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, we're shooting free throws.
At 2:12 is when both teams went into the double bonus. and Spielman misses the front end.
Coach Martini is going to have these boys play some White Lightning in practice this week.
2 of 8 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Woo! Actually, 2 of 7 right now.
Wow.
Spielman with one more coming. It's all about concentration. Second one is good. And the Bronx lead by 13. 58-45 with 1:55 to go. Williams to Birdsfield. Back to Williams. Bodie thought about the 3. Doesn't take it. Ball tipped. Taken away by Spielman. Garrett hands it off to DeGrange. Truman fouled by Gibson Williams. And Truman's going to go to the free throw line. Again, 87% free throw shooter. Boy, the Bronx are shooting a pile of free throws here in the fourth quarter. This will be the 9th free throw of the quarter. First one, no good.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow. They could be up like 20 if they made their free throws.
Second free throw, good. Bronx by 14. 59-45 with 1:40 to go. Gibson Williams turns, fires for 3. That's good. Boy, he wasn't even squared up, was he?
I don't think so. He caught it and just fired it.
And here we go. I mean, just foul. Fouls on 14. 24. That's Clausen, his 4th. And Connor Bateson will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Connor's a 50% free throw shooter.
I think someone was getting on Coach Williams about this tactic, and he said, don't worry about it. The pizzas won't be ready till 7. So
8 of 16 from the free throw line on the year. First one, no good.
So he's just going to use the time. He said it with a big grin on his face.
He must know the Bronx shoots 68% as a team from the free throw line on the year, but it's worse than that today. Second free throw by Bateson's good. And the Bronx lead by 12, 60-48. Williams to New, back to Williams. He'll turn, fire the 3, no good. Rebound to New, to Warner. Warner for 3, that's good. Parker Warner fires the 3.
They've cut it to 9.
And we'll keep it right here as well. 1:12 to go, 60-51. Bronx now by 9. They led by 14 just a few seconds ago.
Does Coach Williams might know what he's doing?
Well, the Bronx are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 12 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter.
So you're up 9. You put another 7 up there. Got to make your free throws, even when you're up by a lot.
So if the Bronx win this, they'll go to 10-2 on the season. 2-0 in quadrant play.
And that's huge.
That's what you want.
Yep.
Then next week they play at Natrona on Friday night, and Natrona is undefeated.
Oh.
Depending on what happened today against Campbell.
Oh.
They're undefeated on the season.
Oh, geez. Okay.
And then on Saturday they will host Warland in a 3A, 4A matchup here at Sheridan High School.
All right.
Saturday afternoon.
Just have an open date. Let's play somebody.
Yep.
That's great.
Now to Grange. Gets it inbound to Minor. Minor's grabbed and fouled by Williams. So Nate Minor back to the free throw line. He's 2 of 6 from the line so far this afternoon. 1:07 to go. Bronx by 9. First free throw, fired it. Off the rim, no good. He will have one more. Trying to make it a 10-point game. Second one, true. Bronx by 10. Haswell back in for defensive purposes. 1:07 remaining. To Birtsfield. Birtsfield into the front court. To New. New to Clausen. Clausen fires the three. No good. Rebound to Grange. Truman. He'll dribble out of trouble. Turn. Fire to Bateson. And Truman's grabbed and fouled, I think, by Gibson Williams. That'll be his third, and Truman will go back to the free throw line. .53.5 seconds to go. Bronx by 10. First one, back iron, no good. We have not made two in a row this quarter. Take that back. Cale Hamrick did make two early on in this quarter. Second one is good. Bronx by 11. 62-51 with 50 seconds left. Bodie Williams thought he traveled with it. Get the hands up. Bodie fires the long three off the iron, no good. Rebound to Spielman. Now to Bateson. And now Rory's saying no, do not foul maybe. 35 seconds. Hamrick, layup, good. Bronx by 13 with under 30 seconds left. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Spielman as they were trying to get it to Williams. 25.3 seconds left. Bronx lead 64-51. Bodie Williams up and under layup, good.
Concession basket right there.
Yep. Now to get it inbound, Williams saves it, picks it up. They've got to get it. Now to Bateson, now to Haswell. Haswell cross court to Hamrick, and they're just going to back it out, and the Bronx are going to win this by 11. 64-53 is going to be your final score. The Bronx move to 10-2 on the season. Identical record as the girls. The difference, the Bronx are going to be 2-0 in quadrant play. But the Bronx win this one by 11. Thunder Basin will fall to 5-9 on the season, 0-2 in conference play, quadrant play. So a good quadrant start for the Bronx as they win both games against the Gillette schools this weekend. So it's a good start for the Bronx, for a team that really nobody knew how they were going to be, you know?
Right.
They didn't have a lot coming back. Obviously, Spielman and Hamrick were starters last year. Truman DeGrange played quite a bit as a sophomore a year ago.
He did. But other than that,
you really didn't have a lot.
I mean, you've got some young guys out there. I mean, Tanner Hamrick played his tail off tonight when he was in. Beck Haswell rebounded the heck out of the ball tonight.
Nate Miner.
And Nate Miner is a junior?
Sophomore.
Only a sophomore?
Yep.
Okay.
So the Bronx win it going away, 64-53. They get that double-digit win. We'll come back. We'll take a look at all the scoring for both teams. We'll have a visit with head coach Jeff Martini. You're listening to Sheridan Bronx Basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.
It's been said that for every dollar spent at a locally owned business, it returns 3 times as much income into the local economy. Hi, this is Mandolyn Meyer from Hospital Pharmacy West. The money you spend with a locally owned business stays in our community longer. It's just another way to recycle and help our community. When you shop local, we all win. Thank you from all of us at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hi, this is Nicole Christensen with First Bank of Wyoming. Making smart financial decisions for your future is important. That's why First Bank of Wyoming offers a large range of deposit products to meet your financial needs. Whether you're interested in CDs, savings, checking, or money market accounts, we'll make sure your finances are safe, secure, and FDIC insured up to the allowable limits. We also provide a variety of banking services such as online and mobile banking, bill pay, and more. Find financial security at First Bank of Wyoming. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kim Hall. Are you considering selling your home or property? With ERA Kell Realty, you'll have a marketing plan that quickly makes your real estate highly visible to potential buyers, not just here, but outside our local market. We have a multi-channel marketing approach using digital, social media, print, radio, and streaming advertising services to showcase your property. We'll get you qualified buyers, or find us at eracrc.com.
Want to double your earning power? Think education. That's right. According to a recent study, college graduates earn twice as much as non-graduates throughout their lives. It's never too late in life to enroll. At Sheridan College, we can help you get started on the path to a better career and income without the student debt. Spring and summer registration is open now, and classes begin on January 22nd. Call us today at 307-675-0500 or visit sheridan.edu. Sheridan College, a higher degree of you.
Winter and all of its uncertainty is here, and that means it's time to prepare for what's ahead. Have your shovels, snow blowers, and windshield scrapers ready, as you never know when the next Wyoming storm will hit. This is Colton Bates with the best real estate team, and like our weather, the real estate market is always changing, so why not be prepared for its seasons as well? Now is the time to build your team of pros, your checklist of wants and needs, and more, so you can be ready for anything that comes your way. As a potential buyer or seller, let us at Best help you prepare for both the storms and the sunshine. For help in every season, call me, Colton, at 675-BEST, and visit bestwy.net today.
Proudly brokered by EXP. Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting wyomingcorporateoffice.com.
Are you looking to finance your next big purchase? Whether that's a new car or the house of your dreams, Camco Federal Credit Union is here to help. With excellent service and quick decisions, that dream can become a reality in no time. Visit CamcoFCU.com to apply today. Now proudly serving from the Tetons of Wyoming to the Black Hills of South Dakota. Camco Federal Credit Union, member NCUA and equal housing lender.
Dealing with bone and joint issues? Schedule a visit with Sheridan Orthopedic Associates. Their board-certified orthopedic surgeons are experts in all aspects of orthopedics, focusing on sports injuries as well as joint problems from the feet, ankles, and knees to the spine and upper extremities. After all, they've been providing the area with surgical excellence and outstanding patient care for almost 50 years. Learn more about Sheridan Orthopedic Associates online at SheridanOrtho.com.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School. Head coach Jeff Martini joins us now here after the game. Coach, 64-53, you led by as many as 16. They started the whole fouling thing, but probably not real happy with the fourth quarter, but overall you got to be very pleased. You got 2 wins, 2 quadrant wins on the weekend.
Well, I'm happy with the fourth quarter because we won, and we did enough to win. Our third quarter was exceptional for us. Absolutely. I thought we did a great job of coming out of the locker room, and really just kind of preaching the idea like we're bailing them out of having to play defense, and we got to move the ball side to side. And because we did that, we started to get open shots and had much more confidence, I felt like, in the third quarter. And then, it's hard. It's kind of, when you get in the fourth quarter and you get fouls and people start to miss, everyone starts to tense up a little bit. Yeah. So it's obviously something we got to get a little bit better at. But, we did enough to win, and anytime you beat Thunder Basin, regardless of how it is, you got to feel good about it.
Absolutely. You start 2-0 in quadrant play, and that's so important because this east side of the state is just a juggernaut. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be 2 really good teams that won't make the state tournament.
It is what it is. I mean, we've been dealing with it for years. So all we got to do is just put ourselves in the best possible position to get us a good first round matchup in regionals, and we're in control of our own destiny with that. Next week's going to be really tough going against Ventrona, but we can't worry about that now. We got to feel good about the way we played and how we attacked this weekend.
I thought you got some great effort off the bench tonight. Nate Miner played his tail off. He really lit a spark there in the fourth quarter. He scored a bunch of points in the fourth, and I thought Tanner Hamrick gave you some really good minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he hit a big three for us in the first half, and I mean, any guy that we pull off the bench, even the guys that don't get in, I mean, they're going to give the same effort. These guys give everything that they have, and they want to be successful, and have improved immensely in terms of just being a team and caring only about what we could do. Small detail wise, and so I'm happy with all of their performances. I thought our guys did a great job of being composed. Like, we didn't panic, we didn't turn it over at the end, and we just didn't make free throws. But we'll figure that out.
The only other thing I thought was probably a pretty positive highlight tonight was the rebounding. Yeah. Boy, Garrett and Kale, and Beck. Boy, Beck just puts his whole body out there. He's just kind of everywhere.
He does. No, that's what we talked about at halftime. The only reason we had a lead at halftime was simply because we got offensive boards and putbacks, and so the second half we really, I'm yelling at the guys, like, if they're standing at the perimeter, go crash, because it's our opportunity. That's what we're really good at. Beck sees the floor exceptionally well, or the ball coming off the basket really well, and Garrett is so long and Kale is so strong, we have great rebounders, and Nate does a good job when he comes off the bench. So, we got to take advantage of that. Last night, against Campbell County, they were a big team. These guys weren't big. We have to win that battle.
One last thing is, you don't have to go get on a bus.
No, I know, it's amazing.
Isn't that nice to play home finally?
I know, but it's like we haven't shot in these rooms all year, so it is what it is. But it's great being at home, and I appreciate everyone coming out. It was a good crowd, and so we're thankful for all of it.
Well, congratulations. Go get them next weekend at Natrona on Friday, and then a home game here against Worland on Saturday.
Yep. All right. Thanks,
Coach. Head coach Jeff Martini with us here on the post-game show. Just to wrap things up, Ryan, we'll take a look at the scoring, but I thought he hit it on the head when he said that just the entire effort of the team is there's no egos on this team. They just want to be good as a group, and they come out and they play hard together and for one another.
Right. I totally echo what Coach just said, and you don't have one guy. You could kind of see it for Thunder Basin a little bit. They're kind of a little egocentric, I would say. I mean, not bad, but they're in the fourth quarter. Number 24, he took over.
Yep, Clausen.
Clausen took over. But for the Bronx, man, he just nailed it. They want to win, and and it's just next guy up. I mean,
just a team effort. Yeah.
Bateson got in foul trouble in the first half. Tanner Hamrick comes in, played some solid minutes. It's just a great group effort.
So taking a look at the scoring here from Sheridan High School, Gibson Williams led the way for the Bolts, the freshman for them, 18 points there in the ballgame. Just one other guy in double figures, Josh Clausen, had 11, just a little bit off his season average of 14.7. 8 points for Bodie Williams, 5 points for Braden New, 5 points for Carver Partlow, 4 points for Parker Warner, and 2 points in the ballgame for Tripp Birtsfield. So that was their 53. They were 8 of 12 from the free throw line for 60%. For the Bronx, they were led by Truman DeGrange. He averages 14.3 points a game. He had 15. Nate Miner with 14. Garrett Spielman with 14. Cale Hamrick with 11. Then 4 points for Bates and 4 points for Tanner Hamrick, and 2 points in the ballgame for Beck Haswell. So good balanced
scoring. Yep.
The only negative would be the 30 or the 15 for 30 from the free throw line for the Bronx, 50% from the free throw line.
Yep.
That's going to wrap it up from Sheridan High School. For Ryan Parker, I'm Shane Parker. Thanks to the crew upstairs doing the live web stream for us and everyone involved. Thanks again for listening. You've been listening to Sheridan Bronx Basketball on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM.